I wish I gotten some water. Still live. Yep. Connection good. Seems everything is in order. Time to spread my propaganda everywhere. Alright, Jed, I'm gonna hop into the Source Engine voice chat so people who want to chat with me can. And now you're unmuted. Shaking my head, Jed. Shaking my head, Jed. Fine, I'll chill you a little longer. Entertain me, Jed.
I mean, I could entertain you, or you can subscribe to PewDiePie.
Hmm. Hmm. Alright. Maybe I should actually look at my own stream. See if everything's working out well. Oh, Jim Wood is in my stream. How terrible. Oh, it is the worst. I'm not sure if this is even a good time to stream. I'm just doing it. Oh, ad on my own stream. Oh, this is no good. Alright. OBS looks looking good. Well, once my own ad goes away, tell me how the stream goes. Jim, oh, you are awful, Jim. Jim Wood is the worst. Everyone ping Jim Wood in the chat. Alright. Oh, Jim Wood is lying. Alright, give people another minute or two. Oh, I should tweet about this too. Cause, you know, gotta spread all that good stuff. And then we'll start with our first map, which is Turnpike, I believe. See if I can tweet this without making a typo for once. And we got the users already joining. And people already messaging me. Oh, I forgot to copy my link. Start in just a second here. Alright, that's tweeted. There we go. And I guess we have this guy right here, this loser, joining us. Okay, first map. Turnpike. Oh, good. We have snow in the menu. Loading. Loading menu, whatever. So we can lag even harder.
Let us go! Guys, I tell you, we kill them all!
I did that. I did it again, didn't I? I'm so used to typing in console the map. I did it again. Off to a good start. Where you at? Vile man. Okay, anyone who wants to join can, as long as they don't interfere with my judging whatsoever. And which only person I can rely on that doesn't do that is Judd. Spawn a little area up here. Nice view behind me. Looking at two options, going up or down. Clip stairs, always nice to see. Small things in life that matter. Okay. Is this a map layout? Looks good. Interesting. Can't even go into the bathrooms. I already have to mark this map down. Ah, that's pretty cool. Ooh. Nice little details all around. Oh. Okay. I'm assuming I die if I go down here. Yeah. Can I just... Oh. Game volume very loud. I'll turn it down a little bit. Hopefully that's good. Okay, 10 seconds in, I've already broken the map. Or I've exploited my way out of the map. Let's get back into it. Home site, that is distracting. Alright. Nice little area right here. Bingo bowl. Small use of utilities throughout. Where does CT spawn? Still can't get into the bathroom. There's a lower floor, is it a higher floor? Higher floor. Okay. You guys got a nice view up here too. Oh, okay. I just got a vent drop down. Right near the site. What else you got up here? I'm assuming you get this entire upper floor. Alright. Interesting. So the T option. Okay, so yeah, I remember. Alright. I was gonna chill in here for a few minutes with Judd, just for looking at the first map. I'll join in a second. Alright. I'm very upset.
map also has a menu.
Alright. Lots of bangable walls. Also, what? You know what? I'm pretty sure there's some deep lore behind this. But, maybe it's not my place to judge it. Actually, wait, yes it is. I'm the judge. I'm still not gonna judge it. Jed, what is with your microwave? Jed, your microwave is ruining the stream.
Microwaves are never a bad thing, Judgment.
They are the worst thing ever. This map doesn't even have any microwaves. You know why? Because it's a better map than what your IRL is.
Jed, your microwave is ruining the stream. Gotta turn off.
It's just true.
The microwave is ruining the stream, Jed. Everyone type in chat. Tell Jed to turn off his microwave. Alright, bomb site's kind of small throughout, but there's not too many overpowering positions that lead into it. Quite a few bangable walls. I feel like that'd be more utilized throughout the site. I feel like with the texturing and detailing, I feel like it tells players more to do it. So, it's more inviting, I should say. Upper part will be interesting. Luckily, it's not overviewing into too many critical areas, but I mean, it's 2v2 still, so I don't think this upper area is actually going to be too hard on gameplay. I think the areas that you can see seem to serve a pretty balanced way of dividing lower from upper. Oof. But I'm liking the size of it. Even though it's pretty much an indoor map, the upper and the lower utilize utility very well. There's obvious spots where you can use it. I think for a Wingman map, this looks pretty good. I think the design is pretty good of this map. Now I gotta try this first. Well, I messed that up a lot. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure the trigger doesn't go over. Spending more time on this in the map. Oh, it does. Oh no. You have a nice detailed area out here, though. I'm glad while you still have this mostly indoor map, you allow players to see a lot of the exterior too. So very nice detail overall. Visually looks very pleasing throughout the map. Bomb site wise, while this doesn't seem to be your most critical part of the map, like looking at how bare the walls, roofs, the ceiling, the floor, actual cover on the site is, like these guys too. But everywhere else seems very well designed. And I really like this map. I think this is doing pretty well for itself. Can I jump off to my diff? No, I can't. The gas station and everything. Very well done. Alright, I shall move on to the next map. Jedi will be joining Source Engine to chat with some peeps. If you want to join us, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's Chief? Holy shit.
Oh man,
oh my god.
This.
Alright, guys.
I have to mute him now.
Okay, this is
Jed, you gotta turn off your microwave.
Yeah, hopefully that's fixed.
I probably would.
You know what, Jed? I told everyone to tell you to turn off the microwave. Why aren't you turning off the microwave?
Chief, why don't you talk about how you can survive everywhere?
Oh yeah, you can survive jumping off the map, because I'm pretty sure everyone saw that clearly. Small little mistake.
That's a very big mistake. You got to delete the map now.
Delete the map. Disqualified. Just kidding. What is our next map? DE excavation.
Trying to remember excavation.
It was the little ruin thing with the glass.
Oh yeah. The ice glass.
Yeah.
I played it offline earlier, and that main thing on the didn't show up for me. I think it was a bug with my game, but it still made.
Fight yard snow day.
We will make them regret this day.
Okay, there we go. Interesting little glass texture.
Little, excuse me.
Oh,
Wait for anybody else.
Yeah.
Okay, because for some reason for me it hasn't been showing up today.
that was
What thing?
that tripped me out.
You
The
mean
thing on the bum site.
the
Alright.
totem?
Yeah, it's just invisible for me.
Right. Can you
Yeah.
see me behind it?
Yeah, I can. There's nothing here.
Oh wow. The hitbox on is really bad too. Like,
Yes, anyone can join, but most likely you'll have to be in spectators. But as long as you don't interrupt my stream, we'll be fine. Harsh little lighting, this glass. Not liking it. Just... I'm guessing it's just didn't pack right or something.
oh, it's fine on my screen. I don't know why it's not on yours.
Your screen.
Wait, is it?
No, for Chief, it has like a little thing floating, like a nose.
Is that just on some people's ends? Is it?
For me, for some reason, this thing is invisible.
Yeah,
I think it's
fine on my end. I can see
probably
everything.
a bug with my game, but it's still weird.
bug with the game. Or is it?
Are you guys on
where-
low settings or something?
I turned it down.
I am on low.
I know Chief is, I think.
I'm at medium
But
all
some, like-
around. What is your? Do you think it has to deal with?
I'm on low settings for everything.
I think you guys can't handle the raw power.
I
of this
can't handle
stone
the
totem.
sheer power.
Well, this is my LAN PC, so no, it can't. Unfortunately.
Yeah, just turning everything up until we get something working here.
Gotta turn up shatter.
Shatter. The shatters. Alright. This usually lags my game a little bit. There we go. Very high. Alright.
My game is frozen.
That happens. Sorry.
Yeah, we gotta wait for his to reset. Oh.
Chief, your computer's so good. Then he crashed the server.
I'm decking everything out here. Guys are gonna lag again. I don't know. Oh, there we go. What was that? What did It was my effect detail. Or it took a little time for something else to kick in. That usually never happens with this prop. I know this prop. It shouldn't happen, I guess.
Yeah, but the hitbox on it is kind of garb, bro.
Yeah. That's what you get for asking. So, floor texture is not very welcoming. As I spawned in, the first thing I see were just a bunch of floating props. I use something a little more noticeable to be glass.
Emphasize.
I'm guessing this is not packed correctly since it's showing up black. And I have literally everything turned up on my screen. How's the
Well-
stream quality, by the way?
That's clear.
This is panel.
Stream quality okay on you guys, on your guys' end? I hope it is. So where's the bump site again? This was the centerpiece.
It's this whole room.
This whole room, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's up to here. It's not really labeled, but it's up to the corner of the entryway.
It's also this doorway too.
Activating the bomb.
slow moving door, one you don't see typically is a squeaky. Are these all just squeakies?
Oh, it's a window squeaky, huh?
Yes, Windows is squeaky.
It's really bright all around. Can't wait. It's hard to even look at.
Yeah. Very... I'm not sure where this map is going. I can't really tell too much about it. Kind of just seems...
Well, it is an excavation.
According to Whaleman, there are like museums like this.
Yeah.
I've never seen them in real life.
Well, they're not really museums mostly. They're just kind of ruins.
Sorry, I am back. Alright. Yeah, but... kind of seems just randomly placed. I'm not seeing too much on the theming-wise where this is going. What this is going for exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't seem particularly like Mayan, Aztec-y.
Yeah, it's a map. It's got a site. There's the triggers. Oh, they were just.
Oh, you can stand up on the roof over here. It's barely clipped. Oh, I'm just on the roof now.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. I'm on the roof for reals.
Yeah.
Hell
Dynamite
yeah.
Rushes. Don't do too well for you. I mean, there's not too much to say about it. I can't really say too much. There's obviously a lot of areas this could have been improved in, but there's no general focus on what I'm trying to make out of it. It's got a giant room, easy choke point right here. Then this other room with only one very badly designed prop to fight around this upper area. And then there's this whole other fight yard area out here. There's just not a lot to say about this one.
I don't think the theming really makes sense considering there's a massive like concrete wall
Yeah.
in the middle of. If this is like more naturally integrated, like a stone wall or something.
Oh, by the way, Cage and Extra Cheesy, we are kicking you before we review your maps. Since that wasn't a problem for yesterday's stream, though we will be removing you for a little bit since we have to review your maps. Speaking of which, I think it's ready. We're ready to move on to the next one. We have Peak. All right. Yeah, so there wasn't a whole lot to say about that one. Maybe this one will pique my interest. I haven't lost all my viewers yet.
Hit it. Go, go, go.
In a map,
Yeah,
but I
the stream is a little bit
can't
too
think of
choppy,
anything.
but if the stream is too choppy, I can turn it down. Alright,
Oh, it's full. I'll just spectate.
yeah. If it's full, then just join spectator. That's a lot of juice. To
What is
make.
it called? Peak.
Because it's a shopping center.
Yeah, but peak
That's the
sort
name of
lots-
the. It's the name of the shopping center. Nice.
Oh, it's kind of like clickbaity. I expected a mountain, not a shopping center.
Interesting little material.
It's spelled incorporated wrong.
Hmm.
There's also spelled juice on that sign, but I can't tell if that was a meme or not. It's spelled Guice. It might be a meme. I can't tell.
God, just every little sign around here is going to distract me from giving feedback on this map. And if that's the way they intended it, you're a smart lad.
It's be a meme.
It's a little
That's what I
choppy
was
in game.
thinking.
Hopefully
Yes.
that's not
Oh,
transferring too
a lot of
badly
them are
onto
kind
stream.
of spelled whack in a wacky way.
So we saw the juice, we saw Charlie's Grill. This whole place is called the Border. German dialect there. Alright, where's the bomb site? Right here. Little cluttered, but it's well clipped. Never too much
See,
of a fan.
the main thing I wasn't sure about. I wasn't really sure about how terrorists are supposed to get to the bomb site because, you can get you can get like one CT right here, the bomb site, and then another one right up here behind the sign. And you essentially have locked down the entire bomb site, and I don't think the terrorists can do anything.
The map is a little too white. It feels essentially like a dev section map, even though.
Yeah, I'd be
Yes.
careful with so many props to use in your map, or as a bomb site especially, that they can walk on and plant on. Like, I see that you obviously gone for the better choice of not having collisions on these chairs, but so much can be a little bit of a nuisance. Just tidying up. It's not very tidy, but it's still good visually that you can kind of see where the bomb would be planted.
This curve bit behind the site looks pretty good visually. I like it. I like it. I think it's probably the more natural looking lighting, because the rest of it has this kind of weird, like, heavenly white.
Playtester's worst enemy, solid fences. So this T, come out here. There was... under, okay. So obviously very little exterior work, but looks like the main focus was inside. This cool. I can just walk up this. Okay. But you won't let me up. How did I... I'm very confused.
There's something with your config that can make you like double jump.
Yes, I have the power to double
No, I
jump,
boosted you.
obviously.
I think they fixed that.
It's the auto B hop that automatically lets me jump anytime it hits a surface.
Yep, that's what it is. I've noticed it.
So, in these pixel gaps, I guess that was there too. So I'm guessing you intentionally clipped this off, which doesn't make sense in regards to that. I'm guessing you meant for people to jump on that, which I didn't see. Okay. I mean, in most cases, what I would,
It's a little
from
obscure.
experience in maps, would be to jump behind the fence. There'd be like this gap. You can kind of see it right here. And then you jump over the fence. But yeah, with the whiteness, I would point out a little bit more, even though, I mean, once it turned to solid, then I kind of knew, but make it a little more obvious where it jumped. Same problem on, I believe it was Vinity. They had it looked like there was a double drop down, but there was this tiny little light switch that people were supposed to jump on. I think it was like a light switch or something that people were supposed to jump on to boost up, so it wasn't totally a drop down. Overall, I mean, in ways it's kind of nice. I mean, you have a simple design aesthetic. Oh, there's an under. I missed this part. Squeaky. Okay. You're using those non-squeaky props to use the squeakies. I mean, there's safe areas you can plan for. There's obviously good use of utility throughout. There's a lot of higher angles, but they aren't completely overwhelming to deal with. Just solid fences are probably the only problem with these higher up areas. But no one position's too overpowered. In a way, I'd say works out pretty fine. I think just transitioning, trying to get up to a higher place. Like if you're down here, you need to flush someone out from up there. It does take a little bit too long. Like you can't even get it from over there. Unless it go all the way around. Which is not fun. Otherwise, I have to go through the CT area over here. Just have to go all the way around here, and then do this little jump thing. By the time they notice I'm gone from over there, they can easily just shoot me in the back of the head when I'm over here trying to jump up. I'm guessing the CT, okay. So yeah, I'd say that I think there needs to be a little bit more accessible areas to get from bottom to top in a faster way, especially with the bomb getting planted. But I think overall it's a decently well-designed map. aesthetics visually are very simple but effective. There's not too much for me to say else on the map, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. It gets a pretty good stamp of
Little-
approval.
A little too confusing when you're on the upper level, because it's not very obvious where it's accessible or not. I mean,
It looks pretty simple to me.
I mean, like now it's more obvious, but when I first loaded in, it was kind of like was more confusing because it's like really bright. It's not really obvious exactly where it's in playable area. I don't know. I feel like that could be improved in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just see for the radar. You've gotta take a look around the map. But I think it's pretty easy to find yourself.
No, but like the more you spend on, the more obvious it gets where it's supposed to be.
I'm not sure how much effort you intended to put in this map, given the time, whether you're joining late or whatever, but I feel like you could mold something out of this. I think you can do a lot more of this. I think it'll look good if you give it a lot more time and attention. But that's always up to the user who created it. But there is not much else to say about this. I think we can move on to the next map. What are we looking at? Lone Lab. Alright. They have to do it to me like this. I do not have a Hasselhoff to give me the workshop number.
It's aim of the.
I think someone just got out.
I'm not sure why it seemed called none of it is in the lab.
I think he changed it at the last second because it was originally a pet shop.
Pet
I
shop.
mean, it was like that for a while. It was posted on Reddit.
Can someone give me the number for Lone Lab?
It's just called pet shop. If you just put map pet shop, it should.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
Zellstorms, we only started a little bit ago. We've only done about 3 maps so far, so we're very early into the stream right now. And you guys are pretty far down. We have the Danger Zone models. Interesting.
This map is my 4th favorite English synth pop duo.
Alright, so we're playing Battle Royale, right?
Yeah.
Interesting little spawn. I can see where the pet shop vibe went.
The dog food. Is this
might.
is,
It just might give it away.
is this dog food in system?
I think it might be from Left 4 Dead or something.
Oh, maybe.
Don't know why my game is a little choppy. What is our... Oof, the radar is gone. But let's take a look at our bump site. Pretty large open area. But I feel like I mean, I guess is what it literally is. I'm fighting in a grocery store with each aisle being a new way to look into the site.
There's
Fortunately, it doesn't look like
another site under.
there's another site under.
Yeah.
There.
I thought we were
It's
playing Wingman,
technically-
people.
It's technically one bomb site. Like it's one.
You just stretched it
but-
down. This is 2 sites. This is 2 sites. You cannot fool me.
No, it's not stretch. It's
One.
I can't even wallbang. This is 2 sites. You cannot.
which I think is kind of out of the.
I'm sorry, but we're playing Nuke.
One vertical strip, like a whole. Okay with it, but I don't know about this application.
Cannot fool me. Can I actually look down to the lower? Oh, what is this? Just
Barely.
There's like a little gap.
Pixel. You can pixel it.
You can see feet. Does not injure me on the bottom floor.
can't even
I don't
tell-
quite understand the setting, to be honest. Because it's like it's a pet shop
I can toss flashbangs
on an
down,
island,
so
and
it
has a
seems this
garage.
top site is very cluttered with all these aisles, and just feels like a deathmatch map up here. And just for both teams, really, it feels kind of bad. Can CT tell me where their spawn is?
Right
There's
here.
no radar.
Well,
I
just
think it's right here.
shoot some bullets so I can see where the impacts are.
Yep.
Okay. Did with silence guns. Shake my
It's
head.
checkered floor.
Alright. So we go up here into a deathmatch scene for this top site. Then if we go lower, go around, or we can shoot outside. Then we have a parking sort of garage. Visually, this area down here kind of looks good. If you spiced up this lower area, or you decluttered all this crap up here, either one of these would have been a good wingman map on their own. But you went and you made 2 sites. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. Visually, this does look pretty good, at least for the outside area right here. This top sort of thing, I guess, is some sort of grocery mart, but you also got these storage crates over here. At a Home Depot, apparently. I don't know. I'm gonna guess and say it's a grocery mart, even though it's like a pet shop originally.
Where does CC spawn exactly?
They spawn in
This checkered floor. Right here.
Oh.
then parking garage below. Yeah, I'm just... this just really doesn't suit Wingman, having vertical 2 sites.
I feel like it could work.
There was this one map.
I think it could.
D Dusty, I believe.
It
that
could
did-
work if half of the upstairs was removed,
Yeah.
and you had like an open gap towards the
Maybe,
bottom.
yeah, if there's an easier.
Yeah. I mean, no map's really done it, but the closest I would say would be D. Dusty had like 2 different hallways that are just easily connected. It only take a few seconds to get between each.
Yeah.
So in a way, he kind of did it, but it wasn't too bad.
Oh yeah. Well. Oh, that's not yet. We haven't done that one yet.
Spoilers. Banning Wilkie May right now. Why is there a man breathing into his microphone on stream? Whoever is breathing.
That's me.
Alright, stop breathing. Thank you very much. Just like
Stop breathing.
Yeah, just
You're,
stop
you're
breathing.
cheap. Stop breathing.
That's an order. Another breath from you and you will be banned. Thank you, Scratchpost. Very cool. Alright, there's not too much else for me to say on... Ooh, wait. Okay, no. There's not too much else for
What is
me
the
to
theme?
say.
I still don't get it. Why is there
It's like
a pet
a.
shop
It's
on
like
the
a
island?
rock. Oh, it's a rocket.
Say what?
No, on store taking over. Like they put like a rock in it. Like I don't understand why it has like
Yeah,
some
I don't know. I
island-
was. It's a exotic pet shop, I guess. I don't really know.
and like there are cars supposedly on this island.
Well, there is a bridge over here that's broken.
Yeah, but look how far it's gonna go. Nobody's gonna go this far for freaking island. And the pet shop has like ice machines, and it seems a little more grocery store than pet shop.
I mean, yeah, through the gap, obviously, but...
I don't know.
Yeah, alright. Not too much else for me to say. We'll be moving on. Whoop. We are heading up to Pet Stop by quoting.
Pet stop.
I'm very consistent when I say the people's names or not. I should not be doing that. I think I ruled last time that I shouldn't be saying the names.
I thought we were just at pet stop.
Yes, welcome to Pet Stop.
Oh, sorry, we're at pet.
Zos, I'm not adding you when we're doing your map.
Leak bang. He will not be posting the video
I gotta
easily,
add on my own
'cause-
stream. I'm very upset.
Because he didn't do the right settings. So your stream is lost forever.
Let's go.
Every single map will get once the results are announced, every single map will get a summary response of what the feedback was. So sorry again,
Your map.
and again for not
Type up
having it. It was my first stream, so I sadly didn't have it. I do have it this time, which is unfair, I guess, in a way. But all I can do is apologize and not much else. You can ping me if that makes you feel better. Just this once. All right, pit stop. Very nice opening area. I like this. Head into the racetrack. I think that's what this is. Just a guess. A lot of exterior detail. Very nice.
Supposedly most of it is within the regular skybox.
I think whipping will be fine.
Within the regular map.
Alright. So, where are we going? Alright. I'll head to the bomb site first and work my way around. Very detailed area out here. So, this would be our bomb site. A few different places. Bomb site size itself looks pretty good. I think there's definitely areas you can plant for, except for maybe not these entrances, just side by side. It'd be a little quirky. I think this would be the only safe plant from this entrance right here. One goes in pretty deep, especially for that one. There's like 3 entrances side by side. Got this outer area right here. Alright. We have an entire upper area, which also looks very nice. Very unique design, I'd say. How many entrances from just one kind of side that comes out to the bomb site, which might not be the best thing, just because you're trying to scan just one side of itself. So not only these 3 areas have to worry about, then I got this upper area up there. Where was it? Yeah, it's up here right here, yeah.
Who in China is named? I don't know that.
Yeah, it's a repeat.
Yeah.
Those are his brothers.
Then we can sneak
Good
around the
thing.
CT side. Alright.
Good thing China's number 69.
So CTs have the option of going around to this outside area first. I'm guessing I can just immediately wallbang through this. No, it cannot. Something. It's wallbang. I don't know. I'm guessing this is not wallbangable.
That's odd.
I guess since how fast the spawns are, but yeah, I think it's more for the safety of either team who wallbangs. This up here. Okay, so CTs can counter from right here.
It's not that small.
I mean, oh, this is more of a...
Actually, it is a little small. You're right.
Okay, so... Yeah, from the timing look of it, I'm pretty sure CT is going to make it to this first. They can sneak in here just before T's would come out of this entrance over here. I'm probably going to get interrupted in a second here. Maybe. So it looks like this area would mostly belong to T's. I feel like they could easily take on this area right here, because CTs might get pinched in between trying to rush through to get to this upper area, so they don't get spotted by T's right here, and T's would be coming out here. So it's looking like that T's would be able to control this upper area pretty well. If CTs don't have a comm level head, you can easily strategize between the two different areas T's can come out of. CTs can go the safer route over here through the bomb site. They can also check up there. They're fighting it down. They're fighting an uphill battle there. T entrance over here. I'm not sure how I like just the design of having all these entrances into one little area. I'm getting, I wouldn't say cache vibes, but that's like the only way I could kind of describe it. I don't want to say the cache vibes. So,
Use the fence prop, like the white panel fence where this railing is.
Okay. Okay, this is a little better. But it's still, in a way, very open to a lot of these angles. Yeah. Literally unplayable. I mean, in a way, you'd have to be smart about map control more on this map than a lot of the others. You can't play too passively because T's can literally get anywhere pretty fast if you leave a spot open. And then suddenly, if both CTs were to camp on here for say, then you have another 2 T's that can come out from four different angles, and that can get dangerous pretty quickly. So I feel like on this map, map control is more vital than many of the other maps we've already looked at. So playing passively might not be the best strategy on this map compared to it being viable on others. But in a way, that makes CTs actually be a little bit more aggressive with their angles, trying to make sure T's can't get anywhere before they actually get to the bomb sites. Which is more of a formula I would say that works for Diffusal, and not Wingman since you're only doing 2 on 2.
Throwing flashbang.
I think it'd be interesting to see how this plays out. I still think it's a very unique layout to itself. Visually, it looks stunning. Lots of detail everywhere. Nowhere.
Would you say it's the best looking map you've seen?
I'm not gonna. Can't say anything about that.
Mmm.
But it's up there. Yeah, I think overall very well constructed.
I think these low fences kind of perk me in the wrong way. I don't like them when they're in the playable area, and it sort of looks like you can go past them.
I mean, it's more obvious, especially with the very clean radar it has.
No, it's not a matter of like catching your eye. If they use the white fence prop, you know, like the white panel,
Mhm.
it would be making like really obvious when scanning the horizon.
I don't know. I think
I
somebody was standing against that wall, and I think the readability is really good because the CTs are dark, and the professionals have black clothes on,
Yeah.
so the readability looks really good.
The objects behind them
No, it's good.
obviously reflect
like-
based on any character model right here. So clean visibility, and then the back objects refract on them.
Because they already kind of established the thing of looking over fences to the other end, on the other half. So
This white area trips me up a lot. When I think something would be so clean.
yeah, it's a little too light, especially for like a garage.
That flash anyone? If you time it like right. I think there'd be a lot of interesting utility on this map. Very unique ways to play this map, I think.
Can you boost over the white bit?
Let's find out. Not for that one. Not for this one. Yeah. Clipping's on point too. I think it's pretty obvious where you can and can't go.
For movement, I think yeah, it's, and for I guess for in general, just getting it's pretty up.
There's not too much else for me to say on this one. Very well done. Overall, not too many things. I think the only thing that would be in question would be how gameplay plays out. with this kind of layout and design. I think strategies would definitely change
How many
up.
Havana? If you had to give it a score out of Havanas,
How many Havanas would I give it?
yeah.
When I associate Havana, that's how terrible a map is. So no,
Oh,
I
you could
cannot
give it a lot of
this.
Havanas. Give it a lot of
So
one.
that mean it'd be a
Havana.
worse map.
I guess it gets a 0.
Yeah, very well done. And with that, yes, needs random just a new door opens every time. Just like one round, like these two are closed, and then another round, all of them are closed. Very, very good for gameplay. All right, on to our next map. What are we looking at? Someone has pinged me when I told them not to.
We're looking at
What are we looking at?
Cleopatra. Cleopatra.
Oh, Cleopatra has 2 bomb sites. Like,
yeah, I'm
it's like
pretty
a
sure it's
full DE
disqualified,
map.
but we should
I'll
look
look
at
at it
him.
anyway. I'm gonna look at all the maps.
What?
D Cleopatra. All right, I will look at it.
Probably a good idea to close.
Yeah, close your eyes and navigate by echolocation.
Yeah, echolocation. I will determine how many bomb sites this has by echolocation.
We'll plant 2 bombs on each site, and you have to guess how far we're there.
We kill them all.
More dev. All right. Did say it was beta anyway. There is two.
Wait, how do we not know it's just the same site?
Okay, I
brush?
thought you were
It's
talking.
same
I thought you guys were talking about literally like. I thought you were talking about that. I can't remember the name of the map. What's it
No,
called?
this
Lab,
is
Lab,
a-
Lab. Okay, it's full on.
This is it's a full 2 bomb site, man.
Well, how do you know they're not part of the same bomb target?
Because there's an A and B on the radar.
You had
You gotta
one
put that
job.
manually.
You had one job to make one bomb site.
I feel like this wasn't even made for the contest.
Just somebody
submit
submitted it. They just noticed it.
It may have been because they are so close.
I
Both
think-
sites.
Because of
I think the
complaints on
description-
stream, I'm turning you all down.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
think
the
in the
description doesn't
description-
mention anything.
It was like
You know?
he was like broken English almost. So
Hopefully that isn't too much.
Is there anything in the submission notes? Chief?
What's that? Sorry.
Is there anything in the submission notes about this one? Or...
Submission notes. Give me 1 second.
I like how the bomb sites are marked with depth text.
Playing in
What?
an abandoned
The
Egyptian
dev
holiday
texture.
resort. At least it should. I don't have any time to finish this project. Jet. Feedback and always welcomed.
That's the workshop description.
It has a wingman tag, but also has classic deathmatch demolition. I think. I'm not even sure if this was really made for the contest. It was just there.
Maybe this is a demolition map.
Okay. Yeah. I can't review this map. It's got 2 bomb sites. It literally goes against the definition of wingman.
How many
So-
spawns are there?
That's a good question. Everyone join T site. Wait, hang on. MP. I don't think this is on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's full. So
Okay.
it's 2v2.
So he has wingman spawns, or no? I think no. We have the wingman game mode on, so I think
Oh.
it enables only 2. But it still allows for 2 bomb sites.
Well, if it has 2 bomb sites, that means it gets twice the points, right?
Yeah, I can't look at this map any more than I already have. I did want to see CT spawn real quick. This is it right here, I'm guessing. I'll just look at the vague picture of it over here.
Has some cool jump spots though.
Here.
From that.
Alright. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna look at this map anymore.
Why not? What do you mean?
Ungood. That is my
There's a
review.
pyramid in the background. That's impressive.
That does not make up for this terrible, terrible
Yeah,
misinterpretation.
one of the spawns does look nice. Look at that. Whichever one.
I do not
has
know
the
why
best-
Steam Tab is the worst thing ever. Alright.
There's no radar either. So.
I mean, yeah, that already get 2 points off, but nothing huge. Yeah, okay, we are going into the next map. 2 bomb sites is unacceptable! Alright, what is our next map?
Next map is Bell.
We're looking at Bell. I've heard a lot of praise about this one, even without trying to hear praise from all the other maps. Also, I get about 200 Twitter notifications every day. Thanks, Mr. I don't remember his name. Whoever made it. Huvalage. I probably butchered that.
Huvalian?
Huvalian?
Huvaligan.
Huvaligan. Yeah, that sounds more like no alien in his name. Alright, Bell. I believe people have also said this is a more vertical map compared to your typical Wingman map.
It's entirely vertical.
Interesting. Alright. You'll be looking at it. World says it does have 5 spawns, so I'm imagining the Wingman game mode limited it to 2.
Let's go.
Someone on my head. You are on my head.
Does look really good though.
Alright.
Like this. This might be one of the best looking maps on the console.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need your opinions inserted to here. Oh, guys, he's got clipped curved stairs. Oh, my temptation.
I think it's just rather small. You don't have to focus a lot on things. That's weird. On Whaleman's stream, the water was broken.
Yeah, I think it's on the high settings or something.
I'm on high.
Yeah, I'm on high. It's glitch.
It was broken for me the other day. I don't think he updated it. Let me check.
No, it's broken for me.
He did not update the map, so it's broken for. It's got to be like some random effect.
I'm not
some
sure why,
random
because
setting.
I'm on very high and high.
Maybe it's like some random medium or low setting that like anti-aliasing. Do that just for some reason breaks it?
Maybe.
So is this CP spawn? Up here? Down here?
Yeah,
Okay.
up there
Where exactly? Right here?
Well,
by the police gates.
Okay.
CT spawn on each corner,
Alright.
like one on each corner. And
Okay. And yeah, you
C
were
spawned down
not
the
kidding
bottom.
about the verticality. Got surfing in here. Let's see, what's our bomb site? Alright. Just making sure it stays true to its name. Yep. Definitely this lower here.
that's the nitpick. I'll point out that shooting the bell to make the noise is inaccurate, because by shooting it, you would move the rod,
Some.
and that would make a much higher noise.
So this being a vertical map, I can assume there's gonna be a lot of wall banging between floors.
Or lower.
Looks like it.
So.
Especially considering that T-spawn literally right below the bomb site. So, options we get here. I can go through these stairs. Up into a ladder. Door. Okay, door.
You can do a technical surf on this map.
A lot of surfing. Yeah. Ah.
Some of these are weirdly unclipped. So you can kind of like get cheeky spots.
Oh, so is this... oh,
yeah,
is this part of the bomb
cheeky
site too?
spots. Yeah, it has an upper and lower.
Okay. So I guess this would be a more appropriate way to split your one bomb site. I would argue this is much better compared to what we saw in Lone was it Lone Lab
Lone
and
Lab.
Cleopatra literally being 2 bomb sites.
I don't think Cleopatra was even a wingman map.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't think it was
Yeah,
set up
that's what-
correctly. I think it will. Be
that's sort of what I
getting
meant. Like, I think you should probably have it like visible from both sides, or well, directly connected. I don't know how to talk at all. There's a squeaky, but it's really weirdly integrated. Can't really tell what's here.
interesting. Yeah, a lot of verticality on this map. I think gameplay-wise, it would be very interesting. Because you would assume T's would be at a disadvantage being lower, but they do get a little quirky with where they can go.
Yeah, the ladder and the vent and the squeaky are not really immediately obvious that they exist even. I feel like maybe adding some bright color to them make them stand out. Because if there's like an orange splotch here, and the ladder is orange or something. it would,
Yeah, I
like, catch
think
your eye.
I think the most dangerous plan would be if you were to go for the upper one. I mean, you basically have that on lockdown, because I mean, I don't know. I think bomb sites would be very strange how they work out in gameplay. You got, I mean, you obviously got the regular T entrances that go into the bomb site, vent, door, ladder. Then you got a bunch of verticality upwards to worry about. While compared to planting right here, you only got you got the ladder and stairway up here. That leaves you just one general area you can check. And you got all this right here you can easily abuse. So it's very interesting, but you can't. I don't think you can abuse the lower site from all the way up here without jumping on here. So I think it has some pretty good design for being totally vertical. Yeah.
It's obviously thought out.
I would say so. So you can get
Oh.
up here. Okay.
Yeah, you have to jump. You have to strafe jump from that thing. But yeah,
Oh,
you can
okay.
do
I
it.
thought you had to be like a surf.
I didn't even realize there was a connector from inside the kind of gear shaft.
And take a bunch of damage, dude. All right. Yeah, I think.
How did I not see this? Wow. Just a door. This map makes my head hurt. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Sorry about that. I think it's pretty well constructed for being such a vertical map, to the point of what you can do with a wingman game mode. Yeah, I think I've seen water like this before, but I wouldn't know the name of why it does that. Exterior looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking this map. This would be a fun one to test out. More because I wouldn't
Custom
know how
gear
it would turn
models are
out.
really good.
Oh yeah, gears look very nice. Home maps looks very nice.
The windows, I'm pretty sure. This window glass is custom, I'm pretty sure. It's got some custom wood. I know that.
Also fun. It just feels fun to move around too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say that about many, just maps in general, but this feels fun to move around. Feels like there's a lot of places. Like it feels like I'm playing a platformer. Just going wherever I
Reminds
want
me
to.
a little like Danger Zone, in which there's a lot of ways to get up.
Yeah.
around things.
Ooh, choppy. Yeah. I think the most interesting and yet boldest move would probably be the bomb sites, because how you plant and how you defend, how you take on the bomb site changes completely based on which one you plant for. But I still wouldn't say it's more of a. I still consider it a singular bomb site just split up, compared to saying it's actually 2. So well done, Bill. I think this one's pretty interesting. That's a problem. But you won't let me jump off commit suicide.
Yeah, I think it's a necessary part of any map, really.
Every map needs a suicide spot. Alright, not too much else to say on this one. Moving on. What are we looking at next? Wingman Untitled.
Ooh.
That is...
Anime.
012?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh.
It's 1582472
That.
372.
That's really bright.
Oh, I
That's
have
Dusty.
loaded Dusty. This is so sad.
You want me to list off the number?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, tell me when you're ready.
Avert your eyes, maps we've
There's like
already seen.
3 maps.
Alright, yeah, give it to me. Oh, wait, actually. Workshop, /. Alright, give it to me.
Okay, 158
158
247.
247. There we go. Casual remake lol. Casual
Hmm.
lol's remake lol. It's a solid name. There we go.
There's like 3 maps that are just like Wingman and then 2 or 3 numbers. That's why I got confused. I guess this one was one of them. Oh, this is the bright.
How hard is it to make a name?
I don't know.
It's really not that hard.
I mean, I've made maps based off of a name first.
Ooh. Oof. My retinas.
This is the sequel to the Holy Pot. The Holy Crate.
The sequel to season.
Missing radar. Is it... God, just my retinas are dying here. Is this it?
It's very small.
Okay. I feel like this
Why
didn't
is this
take
so
really
saturated?
long at all to make. I feel like someone just made this on the last day with the effort they put in.
So much like just whiteness. My eyes hurt
I
when I'm
know,
moving.
just HDR. Ugh.
It's like a peak on crack, basically.
You even have a little B-hop section, I guess. If you lost
Supposedly
entertainment with the
this
actual
is-
map.
Supposedly this is a remade version of an older map I once published, according to the description.
This
So
reminds
this
me
is,
a little
this
bit.
is the improved version.
This reminds me a little bit of like a 1v1 map.
Okay, well, there's not much feedback I can give you. It's very basic. It doesn't take any really bold design, I would
bright.
say. It's
I
very
think it might be
bright
a
also.
little-
Turn down the brightness about 200%.
It's a little too small for Wingman.
Not saying
Cause
something.
you have a minute 30 to do everything. Like the round's over in probably 30 seconds. Tops.
Yeah, I mean, you got your 2 basic positions. You got the T's upper area down there. And then you got... Okay, T's have the high ground in mostly everything. I'd say T's would probably just dominate this map. Really, no question.
Yeah, I can't imagine there's anywhere that CT's can go.
TT's got like right here, and that's about it. And that's really not much. Just molly this out. Or they could camp under here. I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose.
There's really not much for me to say.
Like, someone stand under there. I want to see how much you can actually see. Yeah, you can see him. It's just go.
That's pretty cheap.
Okay, moving on. Ouch.
Rio.
Rio wing. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Cage,
Rip Wilkie, man.
get out of here.
Hello.
You're out of here.
Why?
Because we're reviewing your
Oh.
map, you gotta get out.
For real?
Let him stay. Come on.
I'm getting the belt.
Let him in.
Alright. No, but really, Cage, I need you to disconnect.
Why?
Because it's his map, he can't. Yeah, sorry, for one map and voice chat too. You can watch the stream for at least one map.
Good. Now Cage will never know that what I truly think about his map.
Well, I'm still in voice chat.
Alright, for one map,
Oh.
just for your map only, I just need you to skedaddle on out. But you can watch the stream too. Ooh. Alright. Looking at Rio by the guy I just dragged out of our Discord. Getting so many pings.
I'm not sure what the setting for this map is. It's kind of
Brazil. That's the setting.
Gee, really?
No.
That would be like a animated movie.
Alright. Interesting little area. Alright. CT's got this corner over here.
Aw, boo. Boo.
What are you booing?
I'm booing this trim. It looks like exactly like you can jump up on it. But you can't.
Yeah, it's more.
So even if you get,
solid.
when you get up here, it looks like an obvious jump. But nope. Tricks you.
Alright.
Well, this texture's a little weird.
Plant on this, but not on this. I think just the trigger toggle. It's like one unit under. Yeah. How unfortunate. Overall, I think the bomb size is it's a pretty good size for Wingman, and there's a lot of dynamic areas you can plant for. Feels a little strange how you got this like marked out area right here, but you still have it just like slightly just edged out from this little area right here. Find that a little strange. Chief is a very bad person. It's not my fault that there's ads on your stream. Blame Twitch.
The place in Velvet, he improved along a little bit. It used to feel a little worse.
So CTs will come out here, playing around the site. We got two main areas to fight with. Got this one right here. What am I? Ah, trims. Clip your trims. Interesting. Just trims.
Is this supposed to be a trick jump? I don't even know.
Interesting little design.
Squisky, can you make the jump? Over?
Where?
Alright.
Oh, my mouse sensitivity is probably too low.
It looks like a trick.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I just suck. Okay.
I used to KZ a lot.
It's hard to make. Oh.
Can we get up here? Looks like you can.
It really does.
I'm guessing that's a no. Ah, you have tempted me. But alas.
Yeah, the clipping's really clickbaity.
Yeah, I think it's more the trims he's made all around. You're a lot thicker than what you'd usually do for trims.
You try and make this trick jump. I'll give you $2 if you can make it.
What trick jump am I doing? Okay.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Yeah, it's just not that. I was like, oh, it's probably some difficult part I'm not seeing. I just left. Where's my $2? Everyone in chat, make sure to harass him until I get my $2. Yeah, make sure to ping extra cheesy pie asking for my $2. Alright, now stop it. Time to stop checking every trim I see. Naked scratch post, very cool. Overall, ooh, I can get way up here, but I'm pretty exposed. So it looks like there's two routes.
That's really weird. You can jump on this, but you can jump on.
Okay, if I'm a passive CT over here, I can see that, but not down there. I'd have to little bit of a slim peak right there, but I can hold this wall and they can't see me there. I can go up here unnoticed. I can switch between. I like this little switch between area. It's good for rotating through the routes. makes CT stay on their toes, but it makes them split up too. So, but I'd say that's actually preferable in a wingman map. Take on a route, you lose the fight, but you're still alive. You can join, fall back into the bomb site, and play a new position as your last chance. I think overall it has it's very well done on the fundamentals of just like what it means to do, what it means to do on a one bomb site map. I think it does it pretty well. I like this connecting, I like this rotating area right here. This one seems more dynamic with the lower and upper area. How there's certain views you can see as a CT over here, where you can only see the bridge. But you can't see like the stun area or this area over here. You have to play different angles to see some entrances while you can't see others. Like I can see this map path right here, but these crates block me from seeing the rest of it. I think this path is very dynamically well done. Left route, very open, more op rifle heavy. I think once again, we don't see it too often, but these maps are usually anywhere between close quarters and medium range. And it's a little mixed up to see these longer range weapons being used effectively, while the bomb set itself is actually a lot more close in. I think medium range
Come
would
on,
be the
don't
longest.
tell me you're not meant to get up here. Look at this. It's obviously...
Yeah, I think the
can't.
clipping in some areas is pretty inconsistent, like how it can get up onto these right here. Even though I'm left wide open to like almost every angle, and it almost
You just
benefits me in no
jump up
way.
when
But I do like the bomb set design. The routes seem to have a very good interest in what you can accomplish by taking each route on, what weapons are effective at what you want to do. Utility is very well needed.
Why
I
is
think
this
almost
clip?
necessary for
I don't
this
know.
map.
You can get up on the one here.
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
Yeah,
It's even a thing, so...
I think the biggest
This map's
problem
just a
that these two are complaining about, and I guess would be a problem, would be the clipping and just trims in general.
It's better than the one I played originally. I think, well, subtly better, but overall I think it's kind of decent. Visually, it's pretty good. Considering you started it kind of late.
Yeah. Visually, texture-wise, you tell well as it gets the job done.
To be accurate to Brazil, I would say it needs to have chickens. Lefties, right?
Yeah, where are the chickens?
And maybe the pirate faction for extra realism.
Are we just
There are Somali pirates in Brazil.
Well, pirates are basically just every every country south of the equator.
Yeah. That's all I already got for this map. Pretty well done. Alright, what are we on to?
We are on airship.
Airship. Alright, give me 1 second while I see why literally everyone ever is pinging me.
Okay, I will not ping at Chief while he is streaming.
Okay. What was it again? Airship?
Yep.
Ah.
How did you make the jump?
You gotta face facts extra cheesy. You're just bad. Gotta lay down the facts and logic with you. What time is it?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, we missed 420. Sad time. Alright, we got an airship. This will be interesting.
Come on, let's go!
Ooh. Crunchy texture. What is that?
I guess these are like little planets.
It's really lumpy looking planet. It's just a potato planet.
Getting like,
Those ones...
I was gonna say like in a way just crude Mario Galaxy vibes. Just these little planets that have very little things on them. Alright, so T spawn over there.
This really reminds me of like a 1.6.
Then we have
CSS
a Mirage bomb site.
Exactly what I said.
And also in the exterior a little bit. I think it should be more that you can actually plant on the exterior. Especially if I can plant for areas like this. Getting militia vibes now. That I can just peek up and I can molly there.
Yeah, you can plant the bomb just like a militia.
That should have made it. I'm very upset.
Militia is my favorite map.
But yeah, if you're having these like little exterior areas you can plant, just make sure it's marked. Or more noticeable. Because not people won't always notice that. But it's always a habit to check where I'm planting now.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Now 40
Okay.
seconds to review the map. Everyone blame extra cheesy again.
What do you mean again? What'd I do?
You failed to jump the first time. Now
I
this.
pay you $4, you can't plant the bomb.
Look, every time you mess up, we gotta charge you $2.
Move it, move it.
Alright. Just gonna hold on to this bomb now. So gameplay wise, it's pretty, I wouldn't say, it's pretty standard, I guess. We got this lower area. I mean, hey, where'd this, what's the point of this? Ooh, can I? Ah, haha. Okay. Oh, no.
That's neat. Can you not jump back up?
Welcome to the world's most awkward bathroom. Take a look.
Sorry, just let me just. Oh, sorry, just.
Everything is
sorry,
solid, you just get stuck immediately.
I am stuck. I am stuck. Oh, wait, you get off me.
Oh, stuck!
Look what you did. Look what you did. You made a mess. Door's stuck. Alright, I need to stop getting stabbed.
Yo, I'm mad at this dude. Yo.
Can't make it. Can't make the door stuck.
I don't know what I feel about this map. It's weird in a lot of these places.
It's quaint, I would say. But
The
it's pretty-
clipping on these is really weird, right beside the bomb site.
Yeah,
Like, it's
lighting
clipped
isn't
all
the
the way up,
best.
but like, you wouldn't expect it.
Cause he's always trying to make a theme that isn't supported by anything in the art style, so I mean, I can
I mean-
kind of applaud him for that.
Pretty sure most people would miss this, and I'm guessing you can't even really jump up here. I feel like that was the intention. Then I guess you have to drop back down. You just so easily get.
I don't know, see why this
Killed
couldn't
there.
be a staircase, to be honest.
It's clipped really weird, I don't know.
We got
Like,
this.
if he just made it a staircase, that would be natural anyways. More natural.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this map has no. I mean, there is a clear focus on where you're going, but just pieces around it, like this lower floor especially, has these little connecting areas that don't make too much sense. I already said the pipe area over there. Here's this area that actually has there actually has a place you go to. And it's down here. Then you just flank from the T area, go back up to the top floor. It feels in a way that this bottom floor just feels kind of unnecessary, except for just flanking. If you were to kill whoever's down there, I think there needs more dynamic interests on top, because it really doesn't feel like that way. At least you clip this, or if that's the model, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
But
the
I'll have to
theming,
do
the
a check.
theming is a little inconsistent.
And it's not a theme you always see. I mean, I'm glad someone actually attempted something like this. Very happy to see something that's just out of the norm. So it's always interesting to see that the communist shit.
Yeah, it's a unique theme. I'd say. The balloon does look odd. I'd say maybe purchase some model or brush. I don't know. What is this?
I did not know.
I would assume it's a brush.
Yeah, it's probably still in there.
Alright.
If it was a little elongated,
Yeah, in a way, it's kind of like an extravated A map, I would say. It feels a little just extended from what you would see. I mean,
good-
there's still a fine line between
good
A maps
effort
and
on
wingman
the
maps. Yeah, I like the theme of it. Don't get me wrong.
I like the theme, but I don't.
I feel like more around. There's a lot more you could have done. But design-wise, I think it's very cute what you did. It's very interesting. So good job that you did actually something that most people wouldn't expect. You wouldn't expect from the community. I like this.
I mean, I would expect that from something called Airship.
I mean, obviously, but just like, if you were to expect what maps would be submitted to the contest, you would see like, oh, there'd be some just typical snow maps, or it'd be like a desert map, whatever.
Oh.
Then you're just
Here's
like,
the
oh,
thing.
boom, airship. There you go.
What is this place? If you go under a stair, it's like a safe spot or something.
Yeah, it's between the ladder. Yeah.
Huh. Oh,
Can
maybe
you
you can.
jump around it?
Yeah, I think that's what it's meant for. Oh yeah, you can totally jump around it.
Yeah.
I guess it's like a shortcut or a safe spot. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, this little perch area too.
It's a really easy jump from up to top at least. Just walk.
Yeah, there's not too much else to say about this map though. But I
Has
wish
anyone
I'll
ever
give
made
it
like a airship level?
probably not for
Not that I know
typical like defusal, hostage, whatever maps. I would
No,
say
like a realistic airship, like a Zeppelin or something.
Not that I know of.
I imagine you can make like a theme out of that.
Alright, what is our next map?
Sugarcane prop.
We have N2 Gate Facility. Interesting
How are
name.
the sugarcane props so bad
Where?
on the bottom floor?
Well, it's because sugarcane was made in like 2 minutes with
SketchUp.
$4.
Can someone give me
value.
the name of the N2 Gate Facility map?
Oh, it's really. It's
Yeah.
It's
I don't remember.
157 787 4480.
That is airship. You were looking at airship.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
It pulls
oops,
up the airship.
my bad. 1588.
That is
69.
$6 now. Alright, what was the number?
158869.
8869. Oh ho ho, that is the sex number. Oh, in the words of Tsunuki.
NCA facility, or as we call it, Wingman 32. 36, sorry.
36. Please get your pronouns right. Alright. Wonder how many more maps we have. Quite a few, I
Let's
bet.
go, my brother.
I guess.
Brother.
Welcome
Well,
back,
Rio was
Kate.
33.
Okay, alright. We're playing N2 Gate Facility. Alright.
What does the N stand for?
It stands for, Newell. Doesn't give
I
Newell.
thought it'd be like the N word. What a hard R.
Hey, we are streaming.
I'm sure that's
on a
exactly
good
what
it's a good Christian stream. I don't need you interrupting.
Oh, elevator!
It doesn't go anywhere, but it's still cool.
Do we have another elevator spawn?
No, like an actual elevator
Huh.
that you can activate.
It's a dynamic elevator.
Thank you, Scratch Buzz.
Open it again,
Help.
motherfucker, I dare you.
Help.
Press the button, Chief, you gotta save it. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. What's up? Ow. I'm getting out of here. There's nowhere to go down here, so it's kind of pointless.
Yeah,
But
just
it's still really cool.
You would
trap your
think
wing
this
for
leads
me.
somewhere.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Maybe they planned on it and ran out of time.
You
I
can
think
jam
it-
the door.
I think it's more for the use of yeah. Just actually going up to this upper area.
Put me out of my misery, please, look at me.
Got very steep stairs, by the way. Ooh. Or looks that way anyway. Alright. Why was my radar not registering in other places? That's about to come.
This is supposed to be real CTs. I'm so. Oh no, wait, this is a training. I
It's a
forgot.
bug with the packing of the two-stage radar.
Alright, yeah. Alright.
Only one stage appears. Looks nice though. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! There's There's a missile launcher.
Interesting. Yeah, training facility. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Cool thing you went for.
Oh, dude. I know it's made out of.
I don't know how I feel about this though.
That's the bomb site. That's the bomb site too.
Yeah, the stairs are a mistake.
Here. I wanna test something. If you plant right under these stairs, can I defuse through this?
Ooh, where's the bomb?
Chief has it.
Chief, you gotta do it.
Oh my god.
Wait, over here.
Want me to just do it like right here?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, right there.
There you go, buddy.
No, I don't think I can reach it.
Yeah, you can hail our shit, I believe in you.
Well, it's kind of hard because I keep opening the buy menu every time I press E.
Alright, you tried. Alright. Where's CT spawn, by the way? Was it back out where the elevator
Back
was?
here. Yep. Right here.
Yeah, CC spawn
Right where I'm standing.
right
Shoot.
where you stand.
Okay. Alright, interesting little design we got here. There's a little ceiling. Looks pretty nice. If you take a left, we go to this little outdoor area.
Yeah, wow, yeah, the ceiling's pretty good. Huh.
Very, very quirky layout. Oh my.
There's a lot of attention to detail.
Oh, yep. Alright. We're going through this very tight pipe system. Alright. I'm not sure if that was needed or not, since literally the same choke point can be just held right up here. I don't think this... While it looks cool, I don't think this is necessary. This whole under pathway. Is that anti-air? Nice. Oh, it moves
It's
too.
made
Wow.
up.
Yeah. That's pretty
The
cool.
the other end is broken, and the... Oh wait, no it isn't. That's weird.
Your exterior area looks very cool. With the dam and mountains. Very nice.
You know what's made out? It's made of like the nuke panel texture, and it's got like the Inferno missile things,
I planted the
or
bomb.
does too. I don't know where it's from.
Oh boy, how big is this bomb site? Oh my lord.
It's a whole room, I think.
It's this whole room, plus this whole room, plus this whole room. Very large. Alright. I guess for the lack of cover, it makes up in its size, which I'm not sure is something that's made up. I mean, you can sweep it pretty clearly, but I know there's different ways you can clear them.
It's not really a lot of options.
I think the
honestly.
biggest problem is you can plant behind that door, which is a really weird position.
I planted.
Yeah,
Like even on the other side.
in here too.
No, it's like right here. I mean,
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, there's really no potential for like circular gunfights.
Yeah, I
other than
think
that. It's like,
this bomb site's a bit of a mess considering how many different areas that can be weighted at. If you plant the bomb, you got this up here, you got this upper area, this room in here, got anywhere in these stairs. We got this entrance over here.
oh, there's a balcony.
I
So
planted the bomb.
Yeah, I pointed out the balcony. Oh, this too, or no, you can't get in here. Okay. Yeah, I pointed this out. It's a little strange how you designed this room by room bomb site. I think it's just because of the fact that it's literally a room by room building. That I think you saw this and you tried to adapt it by making the bomb site kind of that way too.
Activating the bomb.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's a little bit quirky, especially with this room. I guess maybe you saw that too. That's why you extended it over here. But then it's a very basic area where the only places you can check would be right here, or you have to be on the stairs. And these stairs are kind of quirky. They look cool, but considering that you can look between them, like not even down them, but between like these little things right here onto the bomb site, and certain angles makes it hard to see through, while other players can see them pretty well. So these stairs are a bit quirky for gameplay, especially being so close to the bomb site. Size-wise, I think it's a tad too big with some of the routes you have.
I think
You
in
got-
general the routing.
the
is,
routing
like,
itself is
hard to comprehend.
that's funny. I like this.
It looks like some of these rooms look really good though, like this lounge area outside of the sleeping. Like sleeping room looks decent, but like
Yeah,
I think there's a couple areas that look really good. Like I think you can tell a bunch of time went into some areas, and some areas weren't like didn't have as much time.
Yeah, 'cause, like the bomb site looks pretty bare if you go down there.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think the detailing on the
Oh, I
staircase
got
kind
spiral stairs too. There's new areas I'm trying to figure out,
of. Oh,
but they're not clipped. Very sad. But I know it's kind of hard to try to do something like that. I think just overall it's a
Oh.
little bit too big, and there's too many weird routes that lead to just nowhere in particular. I feel like that once again, if I said with a few maps, that you'll get to places where it just becomes a matter of flanking by accident.
I'm throwing a flashback.
I'm very upset.
oh,
Sorry, Northern North American aid. But overall, the visuals of it looks very impressive.
what's this underpass, dude? There's a freaking underpass here.
Yeah, I noticed that. Those tight little, yeah. So, I think it just needs to cut down on the size of it in some of these areas. Like, can I even get back here? Okay, just walk back here. Yeah, just a lot of excess space. And some
Like
of
I
the
have no
routes
idea
for
where I'm
access,
going
too.
at any point.
Yeah. So, I would trim down on a lot of this fat. Alright, on to the next map. What are we looking at? There's breathing in the mic again. Who is breathing in the mic?
My mic's so like my headset's kind of broken, so my mic slowly falls over the course of like 10 minutes, so I don't realize whenever it's right in front of my nose.
We are not here for breathing ASMR.
Are you sure? Do you want to be?
Oh, whoa,
I mean, I don't think anyone else.
whoa! You can hide back here. Holy
I mean,
crap!
That seems like a. Oh god.
Oh.
That seems like
Very
What do you
cool
call the
visual, exterior and interior overall, but it just, I think gameplay sacrificed a lot here. Or not
the
sacrificed, but
entire
it
thing's
just,
really cool.
it's not too directed. Very. Alright.
Well, yeah, this doesn't seem like a competitive map at all. Casually, for like
Casually,
running
this
around
will be a
with
really
friends.
great map.
Yeah, it seems like nice.
Alright. We are on to dealership.
DE Ailership.
Cease.
Should it be? Ugh.
Should it be what?
Should have been called, but I think you said that. Did you just say that?
I should have said. Yeah, I should have said. I said should have been called DE Ailership.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
I play this one development. He didn't really change a lot though, which I'm kind of surprised about.
Alright, let's get in the zone. Auto zone.
Let's go, let's go.
Test these motors. That's a great sign. Looks pretty appealing for a dealership. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of nice areas to like. Interesting. Yeah, it's very clean throughout. Why is there... Who allowed this? Kick, bot. Bot, kick. Is it underscore? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I'm so used to doing it on the Top Hat Waffle servers.
Okay, this is epic.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that one more time.
Together we can do
No
it.
one's gonna suicide and mess me up.
I'm
Alright.
still downloading the map.
You're still downloading it, alright. I like the look of the map a lot. It's very interesting. It's very clean. Maybe not let players into
Carpet.
all these little cubby areas. Just have it for the look, maybe not the actual gameplay. Interesting. Low walls can be a little bit weird, especially for gameplay. Stream okay? It's a little choppy on my end. I might turn down.
Find a quaint they have to break out. Find a really nice they have to break out of spawn.
Alright, this is the bomb site. Okay.
Bomb site is CT spawn.
Okay, so you spawn in here.
I planted
You
the
break the window. Or don't.
Oh, he's got the toy cars too? Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scratch Post, for my minute words of encouragement.
I planted.
This text doesn't look good.
We make cars with
So-
balls. Test these motors.
It's not a good font choice for that.
I'm
And
trying
in
to see how
general,
T's get up here.
the banner being tarp is kind of a mistake.
A lot of excess area just on the bottom floor just to get to the top, which is actually where the bomb site is. Unless he pulled a lab rat, but
No. Definitely not.
Lone lab.
Yeah. It's like a connector, so you can get in between. Just on.
that's the helicopter doing that. I got the balloons too. I think there's a lot of just excess area on the bottom here that doesn't actually focus up toward the top. And when you do get to the top, it's a bit clustered, especially around here, with all the different props and such that are in the way. Just for these low walls right here, just to shoot over the many different angles that can peek out. So it's a little bit dangerous for gameplay.
I feel like the blue wall should have been the end instead of having like a secondary fence kind of sandwiched in there. You know what I mean? Because it does look odd, like it just plopped down there. And there's another railing.
Yeah, I think overall there should just. I think the only problems with this map I see is that there's not an actual focus to stay up here, because, I mean, the first thing you would think of is when a CT spawn on a site is actually to go hunting to the choke points to kill the Ts. But there's plenty of options for CTs to stay up here, and Ts really don't have any choice except for to actually come up here. So it's mostly a fight just up here. I think this is where 90% of the time the map will be contested up here, and not down there.
Yeah, when I played it, like T's mostly the first 2 rounds they kind of sat back and they realized that if the CT doesn't go up, they're gonna have to go up. So it's kind of like a matter of kind of temptation when you're peeking.
Yeah, I'd say so. But yeah, I think if you just defocused a lot of this bottom area, focused more of the gameplay up here, and decluttered a few of these, and blocked out some of these little excess cubby areas, just so you can look through them but can't actually go to them, then I think the gameplay would be a lot more focused. Or maybe decentralize this area, make it so that CTs can't be up here for too long without being exposed to some different angles, make them actually fight downwards. Or maybe not even have the bomb set up here. There's a lot of areas that you worked on down here that you can obviously just make this you can just make this whole map a 1-floor area, and just have this blocked off, have this whole top blocked off just so you can only see it. And maybe have something down here you can make the bomb site.
Oh my god. French fries. Look at the French fries. Holy crap. Are these brushwork French fries?
I move.
No, I
be.
don't think so.
don't
They're
think so.
too small for that.
Yeah.
No.
They're probably,
Yeah,
they're
I
probably
don't
some
think
sort of junk
It
prop.
could be scaled, actually.
Alright. But overall, the visuals are very clean, very nice. But there's not too much else to say on that. Exterior, I don't notice too much except for this bottom area
Oh,
once again.
fun
But
fact.
it does look good.
The reason the garage and the outdoors have the sports cars is because he downloaded for summer, but didn't have collision models, so he had to use the new.
Oof. Yeah, a lot of nice area right here. I think people will notice this too, once again, if the gameplay was actually focused more down here, instead of just like T's just running around this for the longest time, then realizing that they have to go up here if they want to get anything done. So, I think just the gameplay needs to be refocused. Alright, on to the next map. What do we got here? Somebody tell me what I got here. Or don't, and I'll just look myself. Okay.
I'm looking. Hold on. It's called
Alright.
D-Rab.
Nope, I don't think so. I think
D.
it's... Oh,
RAB.
okay.
Alright.
RAB. DE... No. Map. DE... Rab. Okay. This one is taking a little bit longer to load than usual. I think it'll be fine though. Here we are.
Move it, move it.
Alright. Ooh, this will be an interesting one, I bet. Ooh.
Let's go.
Ah. Alright. I'm liking this island sort of look to it. Water looks pretty nice.
Fortunately, the water is black for low settings.
Alright, interesting. Yeah. Alright. Very nice look to it overall, just the surrounding areas. Not a whole lot of detail within the actual level itself, but it's definitely there and noticeable. I'm guessing CT spawn on the bombs. Nope, little area back here.
CT spawn back here.
Alright. Oh boy, can I go commit the suicide? Nope. Alright.
I'm planting the bomb.
Alright, pretty standard bomb site. Angles to plant for, angles to not. Looks like this would be your typical defusal map bomb site. With a few bit of a longer angles. This kind of feels like it was actually created with a defusal game mode in mind, with some of these routes. But overall, looks like they work pretty well. Let me go back to my own stream here. Alright. I think gameplay-wise is very simple and orderly. I mean, you got your basic choke points, rotating through. You rotate once you choose a path for your safety. actually safely in between. Looks like you got some sort of mid, option 2. You got the, maybe it's like an all route over here. I think it gets the fundamentals down. It gets the fundamentals down very well. Ooh. Alright, extra cheesy pie, go for it. Is my Discord cut out? Or am I
Nope.
okay. Maybe you guys are usually more talkative than that. Visually looks good, looks pretty nice. I keep thinking about the squeaker for some reason. Can I access it? Okay, it's just a little porch area. That door would not open. Actually, I guess it'd open inwards. That makes more sense. Visually it looks good, exterior looks pretty nice. With all the foliage and stuff, you got the water, looks pretty nice. Ladder, okay, yep. I think it's very just basically well done. There's not a lot for me to say. I think it just, if anything that would need to be improved would obviously be the visuals within the map itself, which is already sufficiently done of itself. But I think there's more all around that you could have done. But gameplay-wise, very basically done. It's very basically well done. With simple routing and everything. There's just not a lot for me to say for this. So I guess we'll...
What's this map? Fab.
What's that? Ooh, there's a little pit area too. Oh, somebody's stuck on the fence. Crouch. Or maybe I'm just insane. Alright. Yeah, pretty well done for this map. Not too much for me to say. On to... what are we on to now? I gotta look for myself. Alright. DE cleanup.
This one I'm pretty sure was unfinished or something. It's like a...
Does say work in progress, but we will judge it for what it has. Hopefully, nobody has updated their map. Would hate to give them the big DQ. Ugh. What time is it? Alright.
Let's go.
Sick brack. Oh, by the way, while I was beginning my stream, Jimwood and Tanuki were also doing their judging, but not on stream. They're doing it on their own personal time. So I decided to do my own stream, of course, too, a little bit earlier. I decided to go through the map all in one sitting. All the maps.
I thought Jim Wood said he was streaming it.
Jimwood, I think he changed his mind. Why does this look like an MAT Fulbright 2? Straight up
It's
wrong. Interesting. I guess he modeled them himself, but he didn't finish it. Alright, nice look to it all.
These spawn looks pretty good. Except for the white vehicle.
Oh yeah, Scratch Post, I remember you saying something about that. Once we get to your map. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, I'm not sure why that's out in the air.
Okay, interesting little... Let me go back to T-spawn and drive my way through this. Alright.
Ow.
Hang on, I gotta turn it just a little bit down.
Is this supposed to be the main entrance to the hospital?
I don't know.
This is like the world's smallest hospital entrance. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, hang on. Just give it a second. Now I'm turning down 2 things real quick. Shouldn't take too long. Or maybe it
Hopefully it
will.
doesn't take 13 seconds.
10.
Oh.
Oh, still not working.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh.
You guys probably get.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be in the main entrance to the hospital, but like it's way too small. There's only like 2 cars that can go here.
I mean, there
Normally-
could be an entrance on the other side.
Oh, there could be, I suppose. Yeah.
Because, like, this just goes right to the morgue. So
Oh,
this could be, like, the back. Because the morgue is the bomb site.
yeah,
Oh,
let's
this
go
little
there.
area. Okay.
Planting.
Okay, yeah. We're blowing up some bodies, boys. Gotta delete that
Very
evidence.
small bodies. Oh my god. Morbid.
Wait, let's see how it compares.
That is.
Oh. That was a mistake. Hold on.
Okay, there we go.
Ah.
Yeah, cool guys.
Do you gotta like break my knees to get it in there?
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Alright. So these
Oh.
spawn in here.
Hand shadow.
Let's see here.
I like that.
For what it is done, what is not just like still dev, whatever, it does look pretty nice, and I think it can be expanded on a lot more. I think visually it's very clean, and if this person continues to work on the map, I think it turned out pretty great.
I don't know how I
Gameplay
feel
wise,
about
it's very
doors.
clean. I think the gameplay, I guess, would also be very clean.
Are you talking
Utilizing
about
more of
that
the
one
long
door that's
range.
like a quarter of the way open?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like that. I don't know how I
don't
feel
know.
about that.
Crooked doors, my worst enemy. I think this map actually utilizes more of the long range, and once you get closer to the bomb side, utilizes more close and medium range weapons. So I think that'd be pretty interesting to see. I think each plant also has its kind of uniqueness, whether it be this window right here for the vent, or this long pathway, more for the entrance right here. I think it'd be pretty unique. Don't like, however, that you can kind of plant for way over here. I can be all the way back here if I wanted to. See all the way to the bomb site.
Yeah, if this guy had a little bit more time, I think this would be a really strong contender.
If everyone had a little more time. We've seen a lot of simple mistakes that people made just because they kind of rushed it, since a lot of the maps were submitted either final
Yeah,
week
on the
or
map.
mostly final day of the contest. Trying
Made
to
it.
just,
I made a bug in my map for in the last like 10 minutes.
yeah. You were, I think, the last person. No, you were the second to
No,
last person.
Second last. Aw, come on. Why would you use the train TV and then make it breakable?
Overall, the gameplay is very clean. I like it. Not a whole
just
lot of
that.
utility. I think only time I would see that would be the outside, or trying to throw it long ways through these kind of areas, like this, for example, or this. But you still can use your basic flashes off the corners, off the walls, ceilings, yada yada. So, yeah, if you definitely. I hope to see actually some of these maps that we've already looked at from Monday stream and today's stream. Hopefully they continue to grow. It's always nice to make a map for a contest, but it's always nice to see people continue to work on them, improve them.
You heard it here, guys. Up to your maps right now.
No, not now, not after the contest. Please don't make us DQ you for updating when you're not supposed to. Oh god.
Straight from the
Please.
straight from the mouth of Chief himself.
No, it's
Okay.
your words alone. Alright. Not too much else to this map. I think this got potential. It already has proven itself for what it has right now. But yeah.
Would you say it's a better wingman map than Cleopatra?
I think any of these wingman maps are better than Clue. Well, just because, you know why? They're actually wingman maps. I saw a diffusal map, and not a wingman map.
Isn't there already a ambulance prop in Left 4 Dead?
I would assume so, because there's a hospital.
You could just, yeah, there 100% is. You could just use that instead
Alright,
of.
we are on to DE Manufacturing, which has one of the weirdest
It's
thumbnails I've seen.
I think it's called Silo, the map name.
Silo.
Yeah, it might be.
Silo 2, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, alright.
Yeah.
We're
What's it
not
called?
talking about
Manufacturing.
this. We're not talking about this. We're talking about
What is up with
this.
people using different names than the one listed?
They change
I
it
don't
later
know.
on, and they don't change the original file name.
Yeah, but here it's even called D_manufacturing. Like,
That's because you can change the title easily on
Ah.
the workshop page, not the actual file name.
Or the thumbnail. Why can't you change the thumbnail? Still salty.
thumbnail you can't change, and
I really wish you
without.
could.
Yeah, but you can change the name of it for some reason.
Yeah, which is
So-
really weird.
It's so inconsistent, but okay.
I see only one bomb site, off to a good start. Interesting.
Pretty low standards.
Well, from what we've seen, a few of these maps.
I really hate this prop. Like, I don't know why Nuke had this in the first place.
I think you're just
This garbage box. The worst box.
Interesting.
Why is there collisions on site? Like, come on.
Alright.
Looks pretty good. I mean, it's a little, under detailed, but the props are used in the right capacity. It's not excessive.
Alright.
Wall's a little dark.
Yeah, some spots a little.
Oh,
Got that
ladder essentially right bomb site. Alright. We got our pretty basic bomb site here. We got a kind of a mid area, got the two side routes. CTs, where do you spawn? You spawn pretty far away. We got like a nuke entrance in a way.
Oh! Ooh. These don't have collision.
Well, that's a pretty big open.
So it's not.
Ah, you have it. Fence has collision. Ah, I'm so upset. Got the
Why does the
small
fence have the collision? Crate in the corner or something. I'm guessing he copied this rope thing over here without thinking much about it. Like made a different
Oof, yeah.
model. Should disable the shadows. Always disable shadows on weird
Yeah.
models. I mean, visually it's simple. It's a little under detailed, but it doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
It's appropriate use of textures and models.
This map actually forces you more to actually play as a CT to play more aggressively toward the actual choke points, because I mean it's kind of powerful that you can stand up here and kind of dominate these longer goals. This is mainly just a long range map. Don't see really any close quarters combat happening on this one. Mostly rifle and op heavy. Except for maybe this route. This one would be at the maximum medium range. Until you get to the bomb site, that is. But I think it's a little
Team-wise,
dangerous how much you allow these upper areas to have like these camping spots. Like, even if you cleared out all these three routes that CTs could go to, you still got to worry about these upper routes. And what is the only way up here other than, I guess you would have to, let's see here, you would have to jump onto this one. Can you even jump back on this one? No, you can't. Okay. The only way is to go up a ladder. And boy, that does not work well, especially if you're a CT that's looking through the floor that can shoot anyone that's coming up this ladder. I can just
you can
camp
barely
here
see
for
them.
all I want. I can also see through the floor from pretty deep. It's harder for people down there to see me. That's why these transparent floors don't always work. So getting back up to this as a T, if I'm trying to flush out any CTs who are camping, or if I'm a CT and I'm trying to defuse the bomb, there's a T standing up here, they're gonna have a real hard time when their only way up is a ladder. Because I'm not seeing any other way. Maybe if you gave us some crate parkour that was just a few easy jumps, then that would have been better. But I'm not seeing much. I'm not seeing a lot. I feel like this upper area is way too easily contest. It's too just dominating over anyone that's down here. And maybe that takes away from the liability of CTs actually wanting to be aggressive and coming over here. Well, it's kind of a CT spawn, makes you walk a few seconds, which I think is more of a timing thing.
I think he means it's
I
toxic.
mean, I'm behind the city spawn.
Also, watch your angles. Look at that.
Yeah, there's a toxic room back there.
Yeah, way
Base
too
toxic.
long of an angle right here. Look at that.
I'm pretty sure it's the copy paste. No, it can't be.
No.
It looks exactly the same, doesn't it? Though?
No, because the wait. No, I thought the window was on the other side.
Oh. Then they swap it around or something?
No, they got rid of toxic.
Ah, whatever. Man, it's probably not copy paste in first ones because you wouldn't really need copy paste something so simple.
But yeah, I think definitely this has some
server's about to
gameplay
die.
things to do.
No, that was just you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, I'm gone. Why am I
Obama
offline?
is gone, my guy. And it's so sad.
I can't even join you anymore. Someone invite me.
Yeah. Alright, next map. What are we looking at? It is Scratch Post. Phalanx. Scratch Post, if you could not Steam message me while we were looking at your map, that would be great. To be more appropriate anyway.
I see the theming was a little unrealistic.
In a way.
Because it feels a little video gamey.
Obvious inspiration from Nuke, but yeah.
Because all the halls are kind of the same width, the ceiling, same height generally. It's a good effort, but like.
That is what it's called, Phalanx. I'm probably saying that wrong. Phalanx.
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 Yeah, I think.
So that we may be free.
It's
Maybe.
like a Roman
They shall regret this.
shield formation.
Alright.
Yeah, apparently the rocks weren't.
Yeah, I
packed
think he did
properly.
mention that some of his stuff was not packed correctly.
I think the only one that's not really packed is the rock, because everything else looks normal.
Yes, I don't think there's any custom props actually used here. Any materials, I mean. It's all stock. It's a little unfortunate because it actually looked decent.
The rock looked really cool.
Yeah, so.
This side of the
Actually,
radar
it's
doesn't seem as clean, especially considering it takes some of the back areas over here too.
Yeah, Scratch made a point that was kind of true. Not a lot of the maps have escapes. And
Have soundscapes? Is that what you said?
yeah, Scratch said that on Twitch. chat.
See, we got the hunt down the Freeman button, we got the guy holding a chainsaw, and we got the infamous water fountain. The guy sitting on a truck or a car. Thank you, Scratch Post. Very cool.
Where is this?
Oh.
Oh. What is this supposed to be?
Art.
So
Getting home
the
tired.
dev button from Hunt Down the Freeman.
Oh.
It's just a guy
What was,
holding a chainsaw.
what was that from in the game? Like, it was like trigger something?
Oh my. Wait.
No, it triggered nothing. It's just a button you can press. That was just left in the final.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
And then a
I don't
fountain.
remember which part. Oh, so just obscure, random. Mapcore official is in your Twitch chat. Holy crap!
Who's
Guys,
in my...
it's Mapcore official.
Or should I change it? Mapcore Official. It is Mapcore Official. Welcome, Mapcore Official, to Chief Judging Official.
I've never heard of him. What maps did he make?
Core.
Oh my god.
He made the core game. He made CS:GO.
Yeah, he made CS:GO himself.
Mingly.
Alright. Bomb site doesn't look too
This map
well
is
defined.
phalanx. D_phalanx.
Let me check. Oh, okay.
There's no space then.
Where's the...
I added them for dramatic effect.
Oh, your bomb site is very skinny. Alright, I thought it'd be a little bit wider. Yeah, it's not well defined at all where the bomb site triggers are. Like, I would expect the corner to be like right here, come out to maybe like be behind this one right here, come out to be this corner
What
right
is this
here,
trigger right here?
come out maybe right here, I don't know. Should be a little bit more well defined where the bomb site triggers are. Also, let me make sure you didn't. I don't think you did from the look of it. Okay. I think you're safe on this. Some of these are probably just.
It's
I would-
Probably soundscape
Yeah, I was thinking that too,
something.
but I wasn't too sure.
I am planting the bomb.
There is one outside the map that doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
there's another one on the other side too.
Visually, it doesn't look bad. It's pretty good asset.
Entrance-wise into the bomb site is very minimal. You got this one entrance right here, then you got another wider one for the T, which is more understandable, but still. Then we got this little area over here, which connects into it, which is in a way just an alternate T1. So I'm trying to make more sense of the radar, but it's better if I go off the spawns. Alright. Yeah, careful of the forklift model. It can be a little bit quirky when dealing with checkpoints. Can I not get here?
Oh,
Okay.
come on. Why do you use the brush? Really? That's a solid brush? Come on. Come on.
Okay, so it looks like.
Oh, this is a walled off area.
Alright, as a T, I can just. I don't even have to deal with this engagement. I can just smoke this
Oh,
off and
that
then
doesn't even
just
matter. Oh, I
wrap
thought this was an
around
area.
to right here. Squeaky? No, okay. So I don't even have to deal with that checkpoint. That's just unnecessary as a T. I can just smoke that and come out as an alternate entrance from what it looks like the T. So there needs to be more control for CTs to actually take that, because assuming they might get there first, I need to find the spawn again. Two, three, four, five. Alright. Very few times I've actually tested timings on these without, because I'm gonna do them on the personal feedback things.
Is there a command you can do to check where the nav mesh meets?
Yes.
It's like bot underscore control something.
I'm never gonna get this right. Does anyone remember the command?
What command?
The Battlefront
Uh,
command.
No idea. Oh, bot show Battlefront.
Bot show. Any cool maps right now? Yes, we did review. Let's see, we looked at Turnpike, we looked at Pit Stop, a few other cool
Bell.
ones that I have my bad memory for. Let me look through them again.
Bell.
Bell was a good one. Let me look at these other
Park.
ones. Rio
Park
was
is
pretty
pretty
good. Airship was a fun theme. Dealership looked pretty clean. Cleanup looked pretty clean, but lacked visuals.
This one is kind of in the same position as cleanup, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's obviously
Yeah,
unfinished.
definitely.
I mean, parts of it look okay. Like even with the black ceiling.
Even
Mhm.
with the timing of this, I could just, yeah, like I said earlier, I could smoke this.
I kind of wish that
and just get over here without any trouble whatsoever.
that you can see the seams, these like in the corner. Maybe. Not major, I guess. This kind of perfect. The wrong way.
So I think the cover itself is generally okay. It's just that the bomb site needs to be more scripted and where you can plant, and then especially this route can be completely avoided. A fight here can be completely avoided with just a single smoke, as you saw that the timings for CT are not favorable. Oh, okay, yeah, not packed. Longer range map, but I think it still works pretty well as a wingman map, even if it's longer range. For what you have, Detail and texture wise, it looks like it's mostly the interior. Your mountains are not packed, but you have a few you're working out right now from the look of it. Not a whole lot to say. I think the gameplay will be improved once you get that route fixed. I think the gameplay itself is pretty centralized, well found, it's well laid out. I think it'll work well for a Wingman map. I'm just curious what you would do with the visuals. I think it'll turn out pretty well.
This room looks pretty cool with black textures. It's like a space room.
Yeah, I thought that too. I kind of got memorized in it.
The black hole section.
Just get sucked into the black hole. But yeah, that's really all I got to say. Ooh, it's a little quirky. That's all I got to say about this map. I think you're on a good road with your gameplay wise. I'm just curious to see how your visuals will turn out.
Some of the clip drop areas are a little confusing to look at.
Nonsense.
I mean, not to look at, to like, I mean, it's pretty clear waking up. It's just, I got mad at the railing for no reason.
Overall, looks like your clipping is pretty well done. Took the time for it. Alright, not too much else to say. Oh.
Next map is
Hang on.
Grind.
WM grind.
Yeah.
Alright.
The official map core map. No.
From what I did hear, that the map creator did not have a lot of time to work on it, so I'll be judging just what it has.
From what I can remember, this map was literally done in the first week of the contest.
I'm having a heart attack. Okay, scratch post. Consider not having a heart attack.
Yeah, the last version of this map was uploaded in August.
August, alright, yeah.
Somebody ping me in the fucking 3 clicks fill up Discord. He pinged every source mapper asking, give me an idea first. Yes.
Wow. Oof.
Why am I even on the server? I don't know. I'm gonna say warehouse with crates.
That is impressive. The giant, like, I guess you'd call it a warehouse, but this feels very impressive with the visuals.
This is a really cool map for how little there actually is, like how not fully done it is. It still looks really cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all the assets are essentially from Grind. The big one. The regular Grind.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he had to make the layout, but he already had some...
Oh boy, this is definitely showing on the stream. A bit choppy.
What is?
It's the choppiness of the... It's more because of, like, what it's already in the level. For all the assets and detailing. But this does look pretty impressive. Do I have... Oh, that's probably another reason why. Turn that off real quick, since I guess he hasn't updated that mesh. Well, this looks very well done for what's in here right now. Of course, the layout looks very simple, but visually, I mean, of course, it is. I would still consider this dev box, but visually, what is inside?
Huh? I'm gonna die. Viral. They're just so sharp. They stab you to death.
Those rocks are gonna. These pointed rocks are like Legos, man.
Behind the railing, I found that pretty funny.
There's obviously railings for a reason. Come on now.
Oh, my body fell through the gap.
I think the bomb site radius is a pretty good size. Has this definitely areas it plans for. Where's CT spawn? Right here.
Why do maps keep making small zones?
Down here. All right. Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a good distance, I'd say.
Okay. Yeah, visually, just this interior, once it's fully complete, this will look stunning, I bet. For what it has right now, it's already stunning.
Has anyone played Grind?
I have sadly not.
Yeah.
I think I downloaded it, and then I just had a guilt trip that I never played it, and I
Is this
had
a
like,
warehouse
unsubscribe.
building recycled?
I played it offline. I have no idea. I don't remember.
I would assume that they recycled the warehouse itself. The
That would
grinder
make
is
sense.
from the map, but
I'm not sure.
and I'm guessing
Isn't
these
it
things are
something on the rules against it?
um
No, you can reuse assets that you made in previous maps.
Not the assets. I mean if they get all the I don't know the place.
huh?
What?
Never mind.
Alright. Yeah,
Oh,
there's not too
wow.
much I can say on layout. It is pretty basic at this point.
Yeah,
right now.
despawn is just nothing.
I mean, just for what it's inside, it's very obviously just corridorish for what the actual routing you have.
Yeah,
But I think
mean,
there's already some good utility you can use.
I don't know how much of it is recycled, so I don't know how to comment on it.
The bomb site design looks good so far. I'm liking this. Visually, I know this is going to be super impressive once you get to finish it.
Activating the bomb.
I think just with some love on the layout, I think this will turn out to be a really good map. But from the simplicity of what it has right now, there's not too much to say. So we will be heading into the next map. Alright, what is next? Give me a name, give me a name. What is next?
Next up is Akihabara.
Akihabara. Oh, Ping Zostorm, because
I'll
apparently
ping
he
him.
wanted to see this.
So
Ping Adrian as well. I mean, I'm assuming he's here, but
Kibihara.
no, Adrian's offline.
Alright, looking at Akihabara.
Akihabara, I don't know.
Wow, that's so racist, dude. You can't pronounce
Oh
it.
my god.
From what I played, the layout was a little odd. This one.
Maybe you're a little odd.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. By the way, where's my $8?
I'll pay you back later. In V-Bucks.
Go, go, go.
Cease.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright.
Yeah, the middle, my experience was a little too cramped. Like, because it all kind of converges onto one spot, and it's just
Interesting.
like it's just like a crossfire. But
Alright.
there really weren't any changes that I've seen from the earlier versions. The Dream said he wanted to make some, but I think it's also from them, something like that.
Interesting.
Oh, really? It's clipped off. Boo.
Ooh, okay.
That's a 0 for me.
Interesting bomb site design, I like it.
Planning.
Just hope these higher angles can't look over the cover. Ooh. I like this too. How you get there from T-spawn is the question. Assuming you can boost up here. Yes, you can.
Yep.
Alright. So easy utility, or you can boost.
Visually, it looks pretty good.
Yeah,
a
you
lot
definitely
of-
got some nicer areas in here.
I like the kind of signage. I wish there was a little bit more, but from what they got done, it's still
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Feel like I'm in trench warfare. I don't see really a point of this little area here. It's
I like
maybe
the
post
knockoff kind of brands. Zura.
Can I have a CT? Can I have a CT stand over here?
I'm a T, but I can stand.
I need a CT.
You're the. Oh,
I need a CT to stand in that corner for a little bit.
Corner?
Oh yeah, stand in the corner.
oh, Jesus Christ! What the hell am I looking at?
Someone, yeah, that is really hard to see. Visually, that is, you're almost blending in. If I was just walking
Not to be,
by, I would not
not to be
notice you.
racist. But
Hmm. Yeah, visually the surrounding areas look very nice. I think a lot
oh,
of the
this is
interior
nice.
house also has a lot of love too, as much as the exterior has.
They integrated the. There used to be like an empty zone here. They integrated it pretty well.
I don't care it was before, I care about now.
Okay, sorry. I won't say anything
Alright.
I'm setting the bomb.
I think just the bomb site is just a little bit too small. I think you could just extend it just in every direction, just like outwards a little bit in every direction to where you can plant on the other sides of the cover. Just because it's so easy to sweep the cover. If you were just to get by one of these, I think it's too easy to sweep. I think the only little corner would be this right here, that you just have to move a little bit inwards. Otherwise, I can just peek around this corner, and I can see instantly who would be on there, where the bomb would be. So yeah, bomb site might be just a little small. I would consider maybe surrounding the crates, have the bomb radius around the crates. And I think gameplay would change up a lot with the post plant. Visibility wise, yikes. It looks cool, but maybe not have don't let players access this little waterway since it's not really necessary except for maybe post plant. But even then, I would block it up to like right here, maybe a little further, maybe right here, just so that the range doesn't get too long to the point where if a T was over here, they would not be able to see the CT like I was not able to until like I really focus in.
Why are these white things so high?
Utility, very good use overall. Lots of good cover in walls and such that I can easily toss nades over. A lot of
feel
accessibility
like-
throughout the map.
This one should be lower, so you can tell sneeze over.
It's a little quirky, maybe with the walls like that. Yeah, like that. I'd have to like peek over. I think overall the design of it looks good, visually looks good. I think just the central bomb site has a few issues that can be worked out.
Yeah.
Just small problems around it and of it.
It was a little awkward to play around. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, this map's looking good, it's feeling good, it's playing good.
playing good.
Playing good.
But what-
Look,
oh,
I
playing.
shot Cage in the back and I felt good playing this map.
Oh.
I mean, you got a bomb site, you got spawns, I think it's looking good.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, what happened?
So like these are straight lines, and then this one has the dots on it. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know how would that work. Like, that's for blind people, right?
So they have dots and lines.
Oh, yeah, it's not ridged at all.
I do not have the cultural knowledge to judge this. I assume that they've done their research and they have reason behind that.
I don't know. I haven't never seen like this. Like, it should be straight, I guess.
How
I
does
don't
this
know.
work in
I
real
never
life?
seen, like,
Because it kind of
it's
like
for blind people. They
No, I understand,
use
but, like,
their stick to move around.
there's like a road in the middle, and like it kind of curves with the white panel.
Directional lines are for travel, dots are for stopping.
Yep.
Okay, thank you, Zilsworms. I trust your critique.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
But if you're wrong, then
Yeah.
you'll instantly get a 0.
He could just be saying anything, and we'd have to believe him.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yellow
I'm
lines are
blind,
used
I'm blind.
to get to food.
I
Red
did,
lines are used to get to morgue, and blue lines, they're for the brothel. Just
Also,
follow
these
those.
little cracks in the fence here don't become a problem. But I don't think they will. But yeah, what I've already said, I think just are the few issues with the bomb site and of the map itself, really. But overall, really well done on this map. I like it. Very well done. Alright, on to the next one. What do we got?
Next one is Crimson by.
Crimson. Anyone want to ping Avernus too, since I think he wanted to see it?
I got it.
I think he had someone helping him. I thought he said he was alone, but
No, he was alone. Oh no,
yeah.
he worked with Hordu.
Hordu, okay, yeah.
But he didn't do much apparently.
Okay.
I'm confused. Should I call him Avernus or whatever?
Vernus is much easier for me to say. It was his
Say
original
Avernus.
name, from what I
Yeah,
remember.
he's apparently obese whale lord. So
Obese Whale Lord. The son of Whaleman.
They will remember us after today.
I played this map.
Let's go.
Your judgment means nothing to me.
I know, but I'm just gonna say it. It feels better to play it than the layout implies, in terms of viability as a wingman map.
That is pretty zoomed out.
Cause I think Whaleman said like probably wouldn't play well, but I thought it was okay. I don't really like the Sub-Zero pipes though. They look kind of dumb.
Well, maybe they don't like your face.
Oh yeah, do toggle downfall.
Wait, that's a Minecraft command. You fucking.
Okay, well, turn off the
That's
rain.
what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
It's gonna ruin the bitrate on whenever.
Can you turn off the rain?
Can you?
It's in Hammer is how you activate it. Like it's a trigger. It's a brush entity.
Oi.
Like that's how you make
Remove
precipitation, so I don't know if
_rain
you-
one.
Remove. What was it? Rain.
I think you made that up.
Oh, Google
God,
lied
you
to me.
guys are
Okay.
pranking me. I'm
I
pranking the
googled the
stream.
first results. Okay.
pranking
Listen.
the stream. Ban immediately. Alright, I'm spending way too much time in T-spawn. Could have
I
sworn
don't
they
know.
just told me to click on some sort of door around T-spawn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Too many doors though. Alright, that's the last
It's
one
the
I'm
one by the
that's the
vent.
last one I'm tempting.
Click on the one by the vent.
This one?
Oh, right here.
I'm very upset with you, Wilkie.
No. Don't click on it. Squidski. No.
Okay. Okay.
This one, Chief.
Oh, it's a shout out. Oh, oh, he
There's
mentioned
my
extra
name.
cheesy pie. Oh, negative points.
I gave him feedback like 3 times. I don't know if I deserve to be up there.
Yeah, I think I told him one
Okay.
sentence.
Back to the map now, since we gotten so sidetracked.
I like the kind of deathmatch classic feel. Quake.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have
Black
those kind of
Mesa.
vibes looking through this map.
I think he used
Ooh.
Black Mesa textures, which were like fake HD.
It's a
I know
cool
the
little
crates are
settle
from Black Mesa.
between the darker tone of the map. So it looks kind of interesting. Nice and big, but not too big.
Yeah, in my opinion, the goop looks kind of bad. So this is Sub-Zero, right?
Didn't this whole?
I
Or
mean, it's a
wait,
nice contrast against the darker
Is
tone
this-
of it.
is this whole thing green for you down here?
Yeah, it's
Mostly.
Okay.
Well,
Because on low settings, there's nothing down here. Like there's just no green down
Oh.
here.
well, don't play on low.
Because I thought. Well, my PC's terrible right now, but yeah. Because I thought in the
Nice.
screenshots it was all green.
Nice and big butt chi.
Okay.
But yeah, some of the details look kind of nice.
Are these custom? I can't tell. I think they
Which
are.
ones?
Crates around here.
Shoot 'em.
I think the crates are from Black Mesa.
Yeah, they're
you
Black
made
Mesa
anything
crates.
Okay.
Most of the textures that you don't recognize are either from Portal 2 or Black Mesa.
Alright.
Like these vines are
Yeah, I was just curious.
Portal 2.
Alright, where does he despawn? I've been sidetracked too long. Okay. How did this happen? Someone just took a rock in to work and they just left it there. And they realized they're trapped inside. How did this even happen? Shake my head.
hole in the ceiling, Elmal. There's no hole in the ceiling. Why would you lie to me? Oh, be sweet lord.
It's got some good looks to it. But yeah, I think trying to do these exteriors with such a darker looking map, it might be harder. I think a lot of nice brighter areas when you're looking out to the exterior of the map would be a lot
These
better.
things look a little funky.
Would be a lot better, yeah. It does look nice for what it has right now.
I think it could use a little bit more like
Throwing a flashbang.
colors maybe.
Lots of utility options.
Flashbang.
Oh Jesus, I'm blind.
Sorry. Always have a thing against transparent stairs. Case in point.
I mean, ideally you should look down there, I'd say. Because you can't really see them as soon as they come up. Like, I mean, yeah, I suppose that could be probably covered up.
I think the map is just so zoomed out, I'm getting lost like looking at the radar. I need to just like look at my own screen and get the feel for it. One of the parts is that T-spawn feels so far away from the rest of the map. Kind of feels like a nuke entrance.
It's kind of like a loop around the whole bomb site on the second floor.
Yeah.
And,
This feels really big. I'm not sure if it actually is supposed to be that way, or if it's just the radar look.
it's not that big. It's sort of big. Maybe not.
I think there's just like more routes than like the other maps have had, so
Oh,
so
yeah.
it feels really big.
Yeah, there are routes. That's a problem. Well, I don't know if it's a problem, but there are routes.
I don't know if it's a problem. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
Luckily, still have some safe areas from these upper areas. That's good.
I feel like these are darker than they're supposed to be. Are they like black on you? Black on your screen?
This right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is supposed to be back on my end. I think it's just how lighting is. Overall, it's got a kind of like unique look to it, just because of that vibe I said from earlier.
Yeah, no one's really doing this kind of style.
Yeah. It's nice to see a change. Like again, something that's different from the norm.
Ooh. It's cheeky. Just shove up here.
Yeah, overall, I think that just trying to like analyze the contact points, I think this is just too much for 2v2. Like, if you took off T-spawn, this would be a really good demolition map. Or, not sorry, not, deathmatch.
Yeah, just talking about.
Like, you got a lot of contrasting styles of short to medium to long gameplay. Like, you got it all in this one. But I think there's just too much. You got utilities you can use pretty well in this.
Well, you need one CT watching this, and you essentially one watching this hall.
Yeah, but just then, behind that, there's just so much.
Some of the options are a little redundant. They just lead back into each other. Like
Yeah.
like this vent room and this, they're all just part of the same loop.
Yeah, I don't see a point for the vent room, to be honest.
They don't. I guess it's the lower rotate time, I think. But it does kind of give off the view that it's
Yeah.
bigger than it actually is.
So overall, no, I don't think I mentioned this during the stream yet. I know I said it like quite a few times during the first one, but I will be going back through every single map that didn't get DQ'd or heavily marked down from major problems.
I would say this warrants a playtest.
Hope this doesn't show up on my stream. University notifications. Yeah, I think just overall it's a bit overwhelming. But visually, it's a very unique theme to itself. I like it a lot, aesthetic look. And I think it does really well. So, good job on this one. You don't see a lot of these. I think it just
What?
needs to trim down a lot of the fat it has right now. King of the mountain up here.
You want to see the next map?
Yep, tell me it.
Starbound. D Starbound.
DE Starbound. Sounds interesting.
It's my favorite Terraria clone, other than Minecraft. Do you need the number?
Nope, I got it.
Okay.
There was somewhere where it's apparently raining indoors. I forget which precipitation trigger does that. I think it's one of the rain ones, because I think there's like
Oh
three
no, it
different
wasn't
rains.
raining. It wasn't raining indoors. It was like a skylight there.
Okay. I know there's like 3 different like rain triggers. The funk precipitations.
Let us go.
Trigger squirt. Ooh,
No more talking. Now we fight.
it's a real CSS vibe. Oh my god, T-spawn. So good.
SpaceX. Definitely not Elon Musk's secret base. Please go away.
We're
There are
balling
no
the cat
genetically
girls.
modified cat girls here. Dang it, I'm skipping
Ah,
the map.
can't-
We
let's
can't
leave.
judge this. I'm sorry, what's the next map?
The only reason I played Breach.
The
was
only
because
reason I
of
love this map because I heard there's genetically engineered cat girls. We can't play this map. Start there. Extra cheesy pie. What's the next one? I can't bear to
next
look
one
at this
will
map.
be Warehouse. by
Warehouse. I want a warehouse map. All right, fine, fine. We'll look at it, I guess.
Nah, come on, it would have been better if you committed.
I guess we're out. I guess we'll look at it.
This reminds me a little bit like a Gmod map. So. Not a bad way, but like there's a.
You gotta
Beam
tell
is
me
a-
how these pipes were able to stay under these tiles. Alright.
I don't know how to look at this because
Ooh.
there's a lot of weird pets.
Ooh.
So I guess T's have like a couple options.
Interesting
Yeah,
lighting.
yeah.
Alright. Tier
These
got some
vent
brush-based
textured-
objects.
This vents textured crates.
They are. You're right.
Interesting.
Never seen those.
Look weird when you go around them because it looks like bulging out. Might be just me.
Here's the one. Ooh. One. Interesting.
Oh my god! What the hell? It's a massive gun. T-spawn.
Oh, it's an elephant gun. It's a flamethrower.
There's a lot of guns in here. Dude, wow.
Can't even pick him up. Shake my head. Shaking my head. That
Is that the valve sound?
Yes. I clicked on the radio. I clicked
What
on the
prompted that?
The radio I shot.
Oh.
Interesting. Yeah, keep your clip inconsistent. A lot
It's a little
of
cluttered.
lot
it's hard
of
to look
clutter.
at.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of clutter throughout. And then we just get to the bomb site, and then it's just like it's just a small little room with this in this little corner.
Vent crate.
I was for such a giant room and like all these different props and areas. I was expecting a little bit more than I don't know, just this tiny little room. Been much more appealing if you like raise the ceiling a little bit, raise the area, maybe not even have access in it, maybe be area around it. I don't know. I feel like you could have done something more of it.
How would you defend this as CT exactly? I mean, I suppose you put one person here to kind of cover both the bottom and the bridge because you can see through the glass. Like you have them here and they wash the glass, and if they see someone lower, they. And I guess one person on the other, down long, whatever this is. This is weird. You can like see through the scaffold. Stand here. You can see through the window on the bridge. Flipping is a little inconsistent.
Yeah.
Why can't you get up here? What does that give you?
A hold for your safe space, I guess. I mean, your routes are a little bit obvious despite the clutter around them, but I think it's just that.
I don't
mean-
know how well the bomb site is gonna play.
I mean, in some ways it looks appealing. Like I like this a lot. I like the openness of it. I like the routes. Maybe not certain prop choices for what you're going with the theme, because that wasn't. I mean, it's a fun little theme for what you're trying to go for.
I'm gonna no clip to try and find a kicker.
Yeah, go
There has to be one
find your
around here.
cat girl. But I think you got the layout simplified. Just bomb site's a little disappointing for what it is. And visually, I think there's some aesthetic that could have been improved upon.
I love how we drove our sedan into the mines here.
There's not much
T-spawn.
else I can really say about it.
There's just a sedan sticking out of a mine shaft. I love that so much.
Indiana Jones style. There we go.
When did Indiana Jones drive a sedan?
And
into a
the
mine
upcoming movie Indiana Jones and his sedan.
shaft? Indiana Jones and his Sudan?
I call it sedan. I don't know why. It
So?
rolls off the tongue better than sedan or whatever.
Sudan's a country.
It's your country
Oh, thank you.
because you're massive and you're wide. And fat joke.
That's a compliment, Sudan.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot for me to say on this map.
Yeah, there is not a single cat girl in this one.
Disappointment. I can't believe it. Not a single cat girl. There's a floating bucket. 2 floating buckets.
Okay, I guess we're moving on. It's called Warehouse by Salamander.
Wow, I'm assuming this is it. We're down to our final 4 maps. Oh, after this one, Extra Cheesy, we're kicking you from the lobby in the voice chat.
Can't do that. Wait, whoa,
No, I did not.
oh. Fine, I'll leave voluntarily. You don't have to care.
Let's go.
Well, this is the warehouse indeed. They didn't lie.
Still seems like a good idea. Right, guys?
Yep, it is the warehouse.
D warehouse.
I'm waiting for D whorehouse.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not on my good stream. Not my good Christian stream.
Your stream isn't good.
That's what they want you to
You
do.
might say
whole-
whole- like
you may say
two
wholesome, but
switches.
I wouldn't call it good.
That's a large decal door. I can't even get to that. Who can get to that people? Shake my head.
What? What is that English? Who can get to that people?
There's a peephole on this door.
Oh,
but, like-
that people.
That people.
I thought it was saying people also.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the bomb site? No, it's usually usually goes by the letter A, doesn't it?
Why is this part of the map detail?
Yeah, he even has level A on here. So
Wait.
that's interesting.
Does that mean he has 2 bomb sets on top of each other?
I think he might have made a second. No, I'm thinking he made a bomb site trigger, then he made a second one, but deleted the first one, and this is just like the second one.
Well, I mean, you could
But
manually
would-
place them.
I guess.
No, because there's an A and a B on top of each other on the radar, I think.
Oh yeah, when you move out.
Does he have a lower bomb site?
Can you show triggers?
It says A up there, so. Oh yeah, sorry.
Maybe they're
Yeah,
overlaid
there's
on each other.
maybe.
He might be.
That's what I was thinking. Like, you might accidentally have 2 on top of each other.
Like if you hold shift and you place it, maybe he.
Oh, it's just a bicep. Okay. This is where you guys spawn?
confused.
Yeah, alright.
It's a little weird, but I don't. I mean, I suppose it doesn't really change how it works if they're right. Same spot.
Oof.
Is this how you store things?
You store things in
Yes.
a warehouse, don't you?
No, like on an angle shelf. What's that? Why is this part of the map detailed? I don't understand. There's a full apartment that's completely detailed. There's like a bedroom and a bathroom. Look at this. Someone come over here. You will never see this bathroom under any means. There's no window angle that even lets you see it. Was this gonna be like a playable area or like what?
Maybe, I don't know.
You can't even get high enough to even look at it. The only part you can see by maybe is probably the cabinet. Oh no, you can't even see the cabinet.
Interesting. Maybe it's for spectators, huh? Or people want a no clip, just chill out in this apartment, huh? Is that so wrong?
Yeah.
Ah, there is a vent right there.
Good job. It's realistic. There are apartments. Just like in real life.
I don't see why you need a double cover. Oh my. Yeah, I would recommend just not covering them if you're gonna do these nade holes, because it becomes the problem of I'm trying to shoot these out, and then he has his...
What is this trigger for? I'm confused.
Might be a soundscape thing again, I don't know. Overall, it's pretty simple. I can't say too much on it, but it gets the job done visually. It's a warehouse. Looks good overall. Looks pretty decent overall.
Yeah, there's some nice touches.
Gameplay is pretty simplified too, not a whole lot to say on that, and you do have some quirky little things that I think work pretty well.
I feel like the shadows here are a little too much though.
You also have a
Going,
few issues too, or a few things that I wouldn't recommend, like having a ladder that goes straight into a bomb site.
Who's reloading up here?
Not a whole lot to say on this map.
Okay, I'm gonna
It
leave
is
now.
a warehouse.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And voice chat too.
Hold on, I gotta pull it up. There you go.
Out, 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 out,
All right,
out.
he's gone. We can talk bad about his map now.
Okay, oh man, what an awful person that was. Oh, I just...
Park is terrible.
Oh my god.
Park is the worst map ever made.
I...
He's back.
Oh boy, I hope that doesn't show up on stream. Sometimes I forget I'm on stream. Went into my admin Discord. Alright. I should just click off while I still have the chance. Okay.
Kick him again.
Hey, why are you here? Why is he here? Alright. Alright, what's up its name, Park? Oh boy, is it parking underscore GB or is
Yeah.
it Park?
It's Park.
Just Park? Alright. So there's this and 2 more maps, I believe.
I think there's only one more. After this,
I'll check. Yeah.
let me check. Yes. No, 2 more. You're right.
Let's go, my brothers. Now is the time.
Alright.
All right.
Nice little area to
We
spawn
have a
in.
map.
Some close parking. Lighting's a little rough. I like the ore statue. Ooh, nice little city in the background. Darker tone theme, but I think it looks pretty nice overall. This is our bump site. Interesting. Alright. So I can plant in and mostly around. Use a stripe up here too. Or a paint thing up here too. But not over here, I guess, since it's the steps. Now you got the steps over here. Alright. Interesting little gameplay.
Panorama Cinemas is now playing Age
You want some hot dong?
Hot Dogs.
Hey you want want some fucking
I love hot dogs.
Yeah, I bet you do.
A ladder in a play area that's climbable. Well, man, would be
Shake
proud.
my head. I would be disgusted, and I am disgusted. Okay. I have been faked out. I would. Okay, I get the arrows. I don't think this one's necessary. I think players are capable of navigating a corridor by themselves. With all these like 4 different arrows, point to a window and you take me out. Assuming I can just toss it. Oh, why would you do this?
Throwing a flashbang.
Alright, I'm gonna toss in between. How could they? Oh wow. They shot a man. And it was gruesome.
Shot a man?
They shot a man. Guys, they shot a man.
Oh no.
How could they do this?
I'm shaking right now.
I'm literally shook right now. I can't believe this. I'm shaking. He hasn't even given me his my $8.
That's I would never do that.
Why would he ever do this? I mean, in a way, the theming, I'm not feeling it much as a park. I
Is
mean,
that a brush dumpster?
like I felt it more to T-spawn. Like you got the trees, you got the nice lighting in the background, you got the buildings. I was like, okay, I'm starting to feel it right now. Then the more forward I went to the bomb site, I was like, where does the park part? Like this feels it. This I feel it here. Then there's like this indoor building for some reason. There's a vent system that goes through here and comes out here. There's this building right here, part of the building. There's this road that goes through. Then there's this bomb site area. There's then hot dogs, and then this little open area that doesn't make too much sense on my end.
There's a brush dumpster. Right.
Brush dumpster. Ooh, I have to see this.
I'm pretty sure this like from Cash or something or Sub-Zero. This
Are you sure it's brush? I mean, kind of looks it.
yeah
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
because there are dumpster props in the game.
Oof. Yeah. Careful of this problem.
Since they didn't make a brush Ferris wheel. Am I right, guys?
What's wrong with a brush Ferris wheel? Psh.
I made one.
Ring practical. Oh wait, were you the one that made Spooky Manor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry, I forget like half the users who make them. I mostly just look at the map names, not the creators. Overall, the theming isn't, I wouldn't say is too true to itself. As a nondescript metal utility structure. Oh, my bad. Sorry to misinterpret your. Oh god. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Theming wise, ooh, can I surf on this? Oh, it'll be all made up if I can surf on this. Nope, I can stand on this.
Did you see the movie theater?
Shake my head. How dare you let me? How dare you not let me surf on this for no reason? You didn't even see the park. It's behind site. I saw part of it. This area, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say I felt like this would have been more of the actual site. I had vibes of it over here compared to where it's actually over here. Then there's this area that doesn't really go with it. That is actually the gameplay. Nice. Is this add in the game as, or is it custom? I feel like it's custom, but I'm not sure. Yeah, overall, visually, doesn't appeal too well to its theme. I like this running buildings. I mean, as if the park is definitely there. It's just not where you would expect it to be. Like, if I had a map called Skate Park, and then you're playing inside an office building where the windows look outside to a skate park. I would not get the theme that way. So, gameplay-wise, seems pretty simple, route to route. Got some more interesting areas, like this one right here. I feel like this could be pretty interesting with the utility. I think utility could be used pretty well around here. But other than like this area right here, indoors doesn't feel too great to navigate really. It's basically a 2-on-2, or sorry, a 1-on-1 choke point area here. And then you got the bomb site itself. With some places to hold it. Can't plant here. Okay, I can see part of that gameplay decision. Okay, yeah. Oof. Yeah, that's really all I have for this map right now. Alright, what is our next one?
Wet work.
Wet work. Oh boy. WM maybe. Nope, give me the number.
Okay.
Chief, you didn't even see the movie theater.
Yeah, the movie theater is the best part.
Movie theater. Panama. Never mind, this map makes up for everything. Way to go. Alright.
You ready for the number?
Yep.
All right. 159337.
337. Yep. Also, DE Park, this map right now, has those exact same first digits.
Wow. Someone was stuck with the same map.
Oh, that's why.
We'll
Yeah.
see him out
His was
back.
uploaded 9 minutes before. 9 minutes before the.
Alright, is this our last map?
Let's go.
Can someone look at the thing real quick and tell me if it's the last one?
No, there's one more
Okay.
after this.
Let's go. Let's go.
Got our simple little T-spawn area right here. Okay. What? What? If this is supposed to be a garage, like door thing, I'm supposed to be pretty sure it's supposed to be up there. Maybe, I'm not sure.
What?
I feel like there's something like
Oh.
down there, and then it would come down.
Yeah, why is there a garage door actually? Just kind of.
That's interesting.
I feel like this guy doesn't know what garages are.
I like this little cave here. This looks nice.
Because even here, like,
Yeah, his displacement work is nice.
what is this garage doing? That's not how doors work.
Lighting is not the best. Nope. I'm sure something like this wasn't a choke point. Let's look at the site real quick. Interesting. Ooh, this is pretty interesting of a site. So we got part of this room, then we got kind of the windows already broken, I'm guessing. And then it kind of turns out here. Okay, that's a neat little bomb site area. Wonder if you can probably boost it there. Ah, the solid fence again. Why must you do this to me? Ah. Came all this way for nothing. If I were to go down from T and go down that corridor. Oh. Oh. So it's just a door. Oh, okay. The door is not solid. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, I know you can boost it in the middle, but it'd feel a lot better if I could just walk in through it. Walk and jump on it. Can I commit to suicide? Got a whole little river down here. Yeah, your cave displacement work is really nice. And everything else. Oh, he did it again. Look, he did the garage door thing.
It just
Pretty
looks
sure.
kind of unfinished.
Yeah, it looks kind of bare bones in a way. Or in some areas it looks like that, but in others looks pretty well done. Bomb site's pretty unique. I think I'd like it. There isn't too much of a safe plan except for right here, the plan for the cave. I think that's pretty cool. Then you can plan for this one right here. Can you do like a little jump in? Nah, not even. Oh. Oh, wait a second.
Activating the bomb.
Feel.
Yo, you can just boost over this and live.
Oh
The,
my, okay,
that's
that's
enough.
what. There we go. Okay, so you can jump in the middle. Alright.
Someone come to C spawn, I think. Boost me. First. Oh wait, no, hold on. Wait.
Okay. See you.
Wait. There you go.
I think there's a trigger that hurts you.
No, it hurts you, but it doesn't hurt you for a lot.
Is this like the
It
maximum
only hurts
jump?
for like 50 health.
I feel like you can.
See? Oh, I almost made it.
Okay, that's just like the max jump you can do. Pretty sure.
There you go. I made it. 34 health.
And now I can't even do it. Good lord. Okay, well, I did it once. I'm gonna assume you can do it just self-boost.
It looks like you can, but seems a little. I don't
Maybe
think you
from
can.
here?
Oh, I just did it.
Overall,
it's-
Oh, from here. Yeah, it's easy. Look,
No, it's easier if you jump here because there's. Oh, I'm stuck in the wall now. Help me.
look.
I'm stuck.
overall, I think
know,
the
but you can-
gameplay is a little bit unique. I think visually there's a lot, a lot of
stuck
things you
again.
can do.
Okay.
Because it seems pretty bare right now. Like, you got this nice little ceiling area right here, but these walls and just like... I guess you're trying to go for a cleaner look, but I feel like you could do a lot more. Just like, a lot across this whole map. And maybe not this too. But I
I'm a
feel like you
little
have a
offended by you
pretty
calling
interesting,
my
you have a
metal-
pretty interesting gameplay design of it. I feel like that could work out pretty well. But I'd hope that you would create a more unique visual set to it in the future. Also, I'm very upset I can't just walk up this ladder.
What did I do, extra GC5?
I'm offended you call my brush thing a dumpster.
Utility, I don't see too much of use for utility. Maybe like down here, trying to flash upwards for CTs on the higher ground. But yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
Pretty moist.
Feeling pretty moist about this map. That's my feedback.
Honestly, it's a little hard to make a layout out of things known for their flat nature.
Yeah, I mean, this whole map is like an interior if you think about it. You don't see
No, I mean,
too many
I
of
mean
those.
about park. I can't make a fucking field map.
Oh.
That'd be kind of. I mean, I could make it one of those newfangled maps
Oh,
for
did you clip the
parks.
end of this? Okay, no, I just messed up. Alright. Pretty solid
I
overall.
like this. You didn't say that from my map. did you?
Sorry, it's pretty moist overall for yours.
And like that, Darts.
Oh come on, you missed another choke. You call this one solid when it's called won't work. Should call this.
Yeah, I missed my champions, alright, I get it. Alright. What's our final map?
Ridge. The right one.
Alright, I do want to apologize, I'm not sure if he's ever going to see this, to the creator, Catalyst, because I accidentally, when the contest was over, the second the contest was over, when I uploaded the workshop collection a little bit later, I accidentally chose the wrong ridge. It had the same
But you
map,
get the wrong ridge.
it had the same map name. Like, there was two ridges that had like really good screenshots on them. Just like the
Give
main
me the URL,
screenshot.
though.
And I chose the wrong one. I'm
You
hoping
chose the wrong one. They gave you the map URL.
I know, I was just going off because I was making the collection real quick and I was tired. It was about midnight when I was making it. And then everyone started spamming me saying I got the wrong map, and I do apologize, Catalyst. So that's why his map is last. Is probably his map was like somewhere in the middle
Wow.
in the collection.
That is a massive,
Massive oopsie. I'm hoping this is the
massive
correct
baby.
one. If I am streaming the wrong map right now, Catalyst, please tell me, or
That's the right
someone
one.
else. All right.
I played it. I played it somewhere.
These trees back here.
Okay.
Is that right?
Where?
Behind the baby.
Interesting little display
Oh
spots.
yeah, he used the card
Oh,
ones.
that's
When he
so
should.
sad.
Yeah, I don't know why he went with that.
Yeah, add clipper displacements too.
I don't really like the dirt walls.
They're a little quirky.
I
Your
feel
bomb
like
site
you
isn't
get 'em-
too unique in any way. Just a rectangle, no cover really, except for this pillar you can plant behind, and there's certain areas
jump
that you
up
can be
here.
blocked off.
You jump on this crate and get to the second floor.
Visually, it looks very simplistic. I mean, you got some unique literal curvature to the gameplay. I think the lighting, I think the lighting in the some of these areas, especially this underneath area, could be a lot better. I don't think this was put on the final compile. This looks like a fast compile to me. I'm just guessing that. I'm not too sure.
I like these clouds. Those are pretty cool.
As it still has a good use of utility
Throwing
overall.
a flashbang.
A lot of options for nades. Has a very unique difference between short range, medium range, and a few spots where it can be long range too. So it's good on that part for gameplay. I think just bomb site design, maybe some of the routing. It's a little weird, especially if I walk here. If I walk back here, I can't see it. Small little things. Yeah, visually very simplistic. Not too much to say on it. And some areas, I'm guessing you didn't clip correctly. Yes, you can get on this side of it, but not the other one. I can easily peek into the bomb site. Or over there, or anywhere really. Yeah. That's all I have to say about this map. And I think that's it for my stream, my judging stream. We
Ooh.
covered all 47 maps. There was actually a 48th map submitted, but the creator sadly did not pack correctly by the time he submitted. But I will be reviewing that on my own time and giving him my personal feedback, but it will not be part of the
Ooh.
contest.
What was it? Are you at liberty to say?
No.
Oh, it's probably D, like
But if the creator
D
wants to link
underscore
it
Adolf Hitler.
in the
from
subreddit or
Prince
whatever,
War.
then he's more than able to, or more than able to. But that's it for the stream. Thank you all for coming out and tell me out on this one.
All
I
four of you.
did enable. Yeah, we had like a max of like 23, 22 at one point. I think that was during
when you started. There was like 24,
Yeah, when it-
and immediately dropped.
I think it spiked up again during Akiba, maybe. It was around that time. Or not Akiba,
Oh,
Akihabara.
thank you, Wilkie. That helps a lot.
Yeah, yeah, that helps a lot. Alright, Extra Cheesy, help me out real quick. Now that I've enabled the VOD, what's going to happen? As soon as I end my stream, is the video going to be available to me?
I
Yeah.
actually rewatched my stuff, and yeah, it's all up there.
Okay, so second I quit, it should be available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your VOD is basically made from like the current point. That's where it's just constantly updating the VOD.
Alright. So yeah, thank you everyone who came into the stream. We played some really good maps, had a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun judging these. I think the other judges will agree on that too. You guys put in a lot of hard work, and I'm appreciative of all the support we get in this community. So, congratulations to just all the mappers in general for getting their maps submitted, getting their work done, just putting in effort. Hopefully you put yourself above your maps and not have like mental breakdowns every night trying to meet the deadline. Apparently a
I
few
think that
people
was
did.
mostly scratch posts.
Nah. I know a few users are really stressing out and really thankful for like the extended deadline and such. But yeah, amazing work you guys have put in for this map. I'm just, I think that's it. I don't have really anything else left to say. I will personally be going through these starting tomorrow on my own time, judging each one, scoring them. Scratchbow says he's heard that. Just yeah. Good
To
luck
be
to all
fair,
the
you have to have a
mappers.
very high
These
IQ to enjoy Rick and Morty.
Whaleman finished his stream a few days ago, and he will be judging anytime soon. I know that none of the judges right now have scored any of the maps permanently, so they'll be starting anytime soon. I know Jim Wood and Tanuki earlier today were going to go through the maps in all one sitting. So I imagine they either finished a little while ago, they took a break, or they're still going at it, but they're doing that in their own time. And then Top Hat Waffle when he feels like it, of course, since he is a very busy guy. So once all that happens, we'll get all the other stuff organized. We got some awards for even though we only have awards for the top 3, we have some special plans for some of the top maps extended from the top 3.
Chief is gonna say thank you. Oh, good job, Anthony. Sorry. I don't wanna
And yeah,
denigrate your.
no, that's all I got to say. Thanks to everyone who came out to the live stream and everything. It means a lot.
All 8 of you.
Oh, who stuck to the end? Those who stuck to the end.
I was one of them.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
We're the best viewers ever.
Yeah, you guys are great.
I'm not on the stream, so
All right.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
Last words.
I think you're bearing us, huh?
Last words. Last words.
Uh,
Too late. And thank
Make my
you.
map
Goodbye.
Make my